we last left our heroes, you guys had found the ghost of Otari underneath the ruins of the Gauntlight. As you continued exploring, you ran into some wights and then some crawling hands and some wisps, and decided for some reason to fight them all at the same time.
Yes, we did.
We're good like
Then you opened a door that led to an endless hallway, and then you found a secret door, and Zodiac asked, what should we do to his centipede? And his centipede said, you should run. And so he did. And he had been a little confused because of some negative things that the wisps did to him. So you guys decided to move on. But first you peeked your head in one more room, and there was a woman wrapped in chains, a morose woman wrapped in chains. And she looked at you and said, if you're smart, you'll just leave this place. Zodiac wasn't smart, and he decided Brond closed the door and walked away. But Zodiac summoned a rat, correct? He used the
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. And so you
I
summoned...
used my animated rat.
Yeah, your animated rat, and chains came off of the wall and ripped the rat to shreds. And then Zodiac got clever and walked away. Then you guys went back to town and you learned a couple of things. You learned that the, first you learned that the school, the rubble at the fallen alpaca, it's not fallen. It's the thirsty alpaca.
Thirsty alpaca.
The ruins of it were being cleared out to make way for the new school. You learned that you went to the Dawnflower Library and talked to Vandy Vanderdash about acquiring the sword, and she let you know that she didn't have any control over that you'd have to talk to the mayor.
It's all coming back to me now.
And then you guys, you went to and drank a little, and then you went, you went to the bookstore and talked with the guy, Morlabent, yes. Yeah. You talked to the Morlabent and surprised him by letting him know that Otari was still alive. And he was a little confused by that and frustrated. Did you get any other information from him?
I do not believe so, other than that he was... I kind of feel like he said, oh, we were told blah, like he shouldn't be alive, but... Yeah.
That's true.
I don't recall
Didn't you ask him about the Thresholds of Truth, Zarmovdian's book?
I don't know the answer to that. I know what that is, but I don't know if we asked him about it.
I'm gonna pretend that you did.
Okay.
So you, when talking to Morlabent, you learned that the Thresholds of Truth, which was Zarmovdian's spell book, is located in a library in Absalom.
I don't think for sure we did not ask him about that, but okay. It's fair.
So I didn't remember if you did or not. So anyway, he lets you know that Zarmovdian's spellbook is stored in a place called the Aethenaeum Archives in Absalom. So why don't we go ahead and go to there and see if there's anything more you wanted to ask.
But I thought tomorrow morning, like all the people are sending on town to go beneath the crypts.
Yes, tomorrow morning the clerics are showing up to come and do the exorcism of that crypt, and you guys are hoping it contains the cloak.
Are we spread apart? I know I had come over here to try to do some spell scrolls.
Yes.
Which we can do after the session in expediency.
Okay.
If
I'll
you're
go
okay with
ahead
rolling
and
for 'em after the
pull
session.
other people over. Burp,
There I am.
burp, and
Hang out here
Yep.
at this table.
there. Burp. Okay. So, I have made up a little bit of the history. And what would you guys like to do? So, if you remember, there are 4 items that you need to collect. One of them is the Kalian key, which was on Otari's corpse. And it is, I believe, in Kupiri's possession. Let me double check that. Yes.
Yes.
The next is, you also got a ring off of Otari's corpse that he says has a matching ring with his wife's ring. They're rings of translocation. There is the cloak of the huntress, which you suspect will be on the corpse of Aesephena Menhemes. There is the Thresholds of Truth, which is Armavdian's spell book. And then there is the Rose Argentis, which is the sword that is hanging in a well-protected case above the door of the Dawnflower Library.
So I'd come here, I think, to ask about spending some time in the afternoon getting a couple spells. If we restrict it to 1, I was coming to ask about the ability to study an invisibility scroll here.
Okay. Yes, he has access to one, and you're welcome to buy it.
Ooh.
So I have to, in order for me to, well, I don't mean a scroll to, I guess I could buy it and then study it to learn the spell.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing to do. So what is the price of a level 1 scroll?
It's not much.
Is it not? No, it's not much, but I need to go with my damn glasses. Scroll. I think when you just
Let's see.
use Wander Scroll Generator.
A first rank scroll costs 4 gold pieces.
Okay, so I would like to purchase a scroll of invisibility.
Okay.
I will pay for.
And
Thank you.
I will put it in his store. Well, you guys can spend the night.
That's my plan.
Oh, invisibility is not a first rank spell. It is a second rank spell.
I think he's not here.
Invisibility is not a rank 1 spell. It is a rank 2 spell.
Correct.
So it'll be 12 gold. And I put a scroll of invisibility into the inventory of the Odd Stories shop.
So we all hit rest of the night.
Is that what you're going to do after here? Is you're going to go and spend the night? Let me
Well, it'll take me most of the
What time
evening
is
to
it?
try to learn the scroll.
It is currently about 5 o'clock at night.
Dude, we should go get dinner and drinks.
I've got to study the scroll.
Okay, that's fine. You
I
can
need to
study
make a
the
roll. I think it's occultism. I'm not sure
I
the
see,
DC.
man.
Off the top of my head, not sure the DC, but that's fucking scoot. That's fucking scoot. Okay.
Dude always
The
messing
frog
up
is doing backflips in place. The frog.
Do you know that anybody off the top of their head know the DC of learning the spell? Let me just make my occultism check and see.
Yeah, if you
I
fail
should, yeah.
horribly, then we'll.
Laugh.
That's fine. Sure, that's fine. That's like a 21.
Yeah.
It's under 20 for damn sure. Hooray! Okay, I'll go to the shop, buy it.
Okay.
That'll be my evening because that'll
Okay.
take me hours and hours to.
So I'm just gonna say that you guys drink and have a good time tonight, and it is now the next day.
Yay, I have all my spells. Hold on.
Okay, everybody
Like, make sure I have
everybody
all
give
my
yourself a
spells.
hero
Hold on.
point.
Trying to
And
find how to go to his shop still.
go to the landing scene.
Yeah.
Go to friends and foes.
Oh, okay. Goes to the journal.
No, friends and foes, and then go
Yeah.
to Morlabent, and it should have a link to his Morlabent. No,
Yeah.
James Hughes, and it should have a
Hot
link.
stories.
Yeah,
That did it.
Hot story shop.
there you go.
It's like a Microsoft application.
Yes, I'm
Escape,
sorry.
Pins and foes, tap.
Yes.
Right. Right. Purchase.
Oh, I feel so well rested, and now I can heal people.
Yay! I'm gonna pull everybody back to the Otari map. Bam.
Goody.
Yeah, I'm assuming you didn't go home. I assume you got a room at the the Rowdy Rockfish.
Wait. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
How much are we out?
She gives it to you for free. You rescued her son.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, that's helpful.
Yep.
And then if it's the morning, we have a few unusual objects, and I have another elaborate ring, which I think is not the ring.
You want to sell some
that
stuff?
we need to identify.
Ooh, I love identifying.
So me and Giuseppe need to like corral around our question marks.
Okay. Let me see if I can find some of your question marks here.
I have an elaborate ring in my treasure tab, and I have a unusual object in my backpack.
I don't think I have anything awesome. I think I have nothing.
What is that elaborate ring?
Oh, inventory. Are you inventory?
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
swear it's
I
not
have
the.
one. I have a gold ring and a silver ring and a portrait of this dude that I'm just carrying around with me for fun and profit.
I have a gold tooth that I will never part with.
Oh, well, you know, that
Very
is something
nice.
to say.
Can you use that?
I think I don't know why you have that ring.
Yeah, I'm wondering. It's not. I'm not 100% sure it's not the artifact ring we're trying to find.
Yeah.
That didn't get.
I think you've just got a ring. I need to change that though. That's not anything you need to identify. You have already been told what it is. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit this item. I'm going to identify it. It is not worth 400 gold.
Oh,
Oh, that's sadness. It's like you're stealing from us.
I mean, it's probably worth a hell of a lot more than that, really.
it's a
Maybe not.
diamond ring with a platinum band for 60 gold. Okay, and then there's this unusual object in my backpack. Ba-dum-bum.
Okay. So that's that. Unusual object in your
Doctor?
backpack. Oh yeah,
I
you
have
still
that.
haven't done that. Here, let's we'll put the post. I put the skill checks in chat.
Oh, it's a crafting check too. I should be able to do that. I can't believe I keep flailing that.
That's why
Don't think I have any crafting.
you failed by 2, and you made a good roll. Just so you know.
Damn, and I'm 12 on crafting.
Yep.
What does it look like? Maybe we can find somebody in town to
It looks
identify it.
kind of like a lantern.
Oh, it's a lantern.
And you can't identify a lantern?
No.
Oh, wait, here, I've got crafting. Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just 15 minutes of sitting down and studying it.
I do not have traffic.
You think it is a cage
It's-
for a small animal?
It is not a cage for you,
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Braun shrugs and goes back to drinking.
It's morning. It's morning drinks. We're having mimosas and Bloody Marys.
Oh, it's the next morning. I'm sorry, I thought it was still before.
Oh no! It's fine. We get hair of the dog, man. Hair of the dog.
Okay. So, anybody else got anything they want to identify?
No.
I think have we gotten up early enough before do we have a time when all these clerics are supposed to show up?
Yeah, that would be nice to know.
They were going to get there that evening and then head over during the daytime to the Dawnflower Library. And
So
she was gonna wait for you guys to come.
Does anybody think we should go down to the crypt and maybe just have a little survey without all of them there first?
And I need to either sell some stuff or deposit some stuff though before we get too deep into the.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
wait, are you overburdened?
Oh, well, I'm encumbered. I'm not.
I don't like being encumbered. It slows you up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So-
take my.
I am. Let me look.
Could we have sold anything last night? I mean, I had to study all night, so.
Yeah, you could sell some stuff.
Y'all could have sold some stuff last night, maybe, right?
I'm a little encumbered too. I think my bulk is 7.6, encumbered at 6. Am I encumbered?
I mean, you're carrying, Braun, you're carrying some +1 studded leather armor. You might just want to put that in the party stash.
And 2 +1 striking Katars, apparently. Was that supposed to be just one?
Let me see.
I think I could sell this silver ring and this gold ring. I'm not going to use them.
Yeah, I don't know why you would have 2 of those.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to make sure.
Oh,
I
wait.
was like,
No, weren't they? They were the 2 that were on Jal Mesman's hands, right?
oh, okay.
Yeah. They had 1 in each hand. So yeah, you have 2 of those.
Holy shit. Okay.
Do you remember what the Reveler's mug is, Ziploc?
Oh yeah, I was seeing if I could add a description. That's the one. That's the sippy cup that can't spill.
Right.
Yeah.
Why am I carrying around this portrait again?
Because you found it in the Abomination Vaults.
Yeah, and you wanted to keep it.
Okay, that's awesome, but I don't need to look at this dude all the time. He's not.
Well, you don't have to have it out all the time.
Well, how about I put him in some vault somewhere?
Where's the? Oh, there's our stash. Yeah, we've got a party stash that
Yeah.
we can toss it in.
If you hit P, and normally you would need to be back at your base to do this, but if you hit P, you'll notice that one of the top things is stash, and I'll go ahead and let you put stuff in there. I'll say that you guys made a little jaunt over or paid somebody to go and take your stuff back over there.
You're amazing. Thank you very much.
So the valuable books, those the 10 gold per stack, those are actual value, right?
Yes.
We don't get half of that. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yes.
So that's
How
20.
do I move shit
and
over?
I'll
I'm
give
so
that.
confused. I'm here in stash, but I can't go to my shit and move it over.
Okay, now go to your character sheet, open it up.
When I open it up, it goes away from this.
Okay, that's because you're looking at the party overview and clicking on yourself. You need to pull up your character sheet separate from that. So double click on your icon on the board.
Okay.
Do you see now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have me up. I have this. Oh God, it went away after I clicked on this thing.
Let me help my wife.
Very
My wife.
frustrating.
Yeah, so here, you get that on session and just drag things from here to here.
Yes. When I touch this, though, it goes away. Oh no, it actually worked. Of course it did. You're looking at it, so it's working now. And it's not sitting here just not working. Shut up. Stop
Look,
laughing.
look, I would never, ever, ever, ever laugh at you.
Chat, what is he doing? I think he's laughing at me.
Okay, so is everybody getting their stuff into the party stash that they want to put in there?
I can't stand that I have a one bulk lantern that I have not been able to figure out what it is for a week.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's
We can
one bulk.
pay to have it.
No, I'm a crafter. I'm not gonna fucking pay.
Right? Who would
For
do that?
some-
No one.
Amateur opinion.
Am I wearing this? I am.
Wait.
Okay, cool.
Those 2 striking guitars are worth 200
Right.
gold. Wow.
Well, 100, 100 gold each. That was like why I was like, wow, we have 2 of those?
Yeah.
Like,
We're lucky.
I considered taking one just because I think it would look cool.
You should.
I agree.
You have almost 1,000 gold in your stash.
I have, man, in some pretty good. If you look in the party and look at how much gold we each have,
Yeah.
we're okay.
Yeah.
We're doing okay.
Be even
Yeah, I've
better.
got some valuable shit to sell.
It'd be even better if you earned experience in this game, would it? Me taunting Brond.
Okay.
What the level? Okay, so Ziploc has proposed. Pardon me, Zodiac.
Zodiac.
Gonna-
Who are you talking
Who?
to?
I
There's
have no
Ziploc
idea.
Here. What is wrong with you?
Hold on.
Zodiac. He's my bestie. We fist bump and stuff.
No, I do like hand symbols.
Okay.
No, fist bump. We have some sign.
Okay.
Now,
we have
now that I'm
signs.
Zodiac, I'm all about hand sign.
Oh, okay. Get it. Get it.
Oh yeah, hero points. Thank you.
I would like to have a hero point storage area if I'm full and I wake up and I need one. I just want to have one held to the side, like a bag of marbles. Just
Maybe.
gonna hold it to the side, and so when I use one, I'll be like, "Oh look, I can put this one that I held to the side that I got from today." That's what I want.
That's not the way these work.
I understand.
As a matter
that,
of fact,
but
you're not even
why?
supposed to be able to keep hero points between sessions.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're supposed to start with 1 hero point every time.
Indeed.
Well,
Why are you
You're
a cheater,
welcome.
Wendy?
What kind of person? Yeah, I mean, what kind of person would end a
That's
session
just-
with a hero point?
cruelty.
Okay, so what's your plan? Are you guys gonna go and investigate the crypt early?
I think we should just be down there and then be, oh, fancy meeting you here. Because if we have to do some sketch things, I don't want to do it in front of all these humans.
What
Yeah,
sort of
true.
sketch things are you anticipating?
My elven
I
self.
well, look, I mean, we have to take a ring, presumably on the finger of this person. I'm just saying, I don't know that a bunch of clerics going down there to investigate the crypt is going to include grave robbing.
Their plan is to exorcise the crypt.
Right. So, like, expunge the evil. And then if we say, you know, now that that's done, maybe we could just, like, open it up and get some stuff off the body. Like, to me, what do you think, Father? Like, that's not a slam dunk. They're going to want to do that to me. I guess we could go back after they exercise it, but
We could. We go. Oh, that was so great. Let's escort you out, and then we'll like sneaky back in. We
Aren't we the ones who asked for them to go down there?
Yeah.
did. But at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time, we don't want them to know we're gonna grave rob.
Has everyone done their map stuff? I need to update something real quick.
What?
there-
What?
Is anybody doing anything in the VTT right now?
no.
Okay.
No.
I need to do something real quick. Give me half a second and I will restart it.
Okay. We'll just hang out over here.
Oh man, did we save?
Oh no. Document recovery wizard, here we come.
Oh, the
Those were the days. And oh, you just wanted to crawl under your computer with your
If I ever run something again, I'm gonna have to call it New Adventure (2). Parentheses.
Okay, hold on just 1 second.
No yawning. You have Sleepykins Wendy here. We don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm gonna try
I
vaping
yawn.
again.
Yeah, my yawns are usually not fatigue based. I just like doing it.
I love sleep a lot. And so anytime I'm like, oh, I want to sleep. Okay, good. I'll do that.
I slept till freaking 10 o'clock today. Like, that's one of the reasons why I was pushing it so late, trying to get back out of the office. I slept in because I'm off rest, so like I'm just tired.
I get to work from home tomorrow.
Oh,
You
sweet.
do?
Yeah, the plumbing
Nice.
at our place is busted, and there's no, like, you can't flush the toilets or anything right now. So like, just stay at home.
Okay,
Wow,
so
wow.
this is sad. I'm actually driving up to Canton tomorrow. I was totally gonna have lunch with you.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot about that.
now- You forget about that? And I'm like, hey, meet me here.
We can still go.
I gotta go meet a client,
Okay.
but yeah, all
We
right.
could still do that if you want to.
Okay.
I can show you my office, and no one will be there.
I can't pee
Just
there
don't
though,
pee.
so you know it's questionable.
Well, you don't have to
What if
mark
I
it
have
as
to pee?
yours.
Well, there's places to pee nearby.
Okay, I feel better.
Okay, you can come back into the VTT now.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm so excited. I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on again because that's what they tell me to do. Everybody's beating me. For me. I'm sad.
100%.
Cow Alley.
Yes. Okay. So, oops. It is the next day. It is the morning. What would you like to do?
Aren't we checking things out ahead of time? Or are we all concurring that's what we want to do? What say you?
I'm squeezing some of the stuff out of Scoot,
Okay.
which I have done that.
Kupiri, what do you think about going in early?
I just don't think. I think that if we're talking about stealing the stuff, that we're going about it the wrong way. That's my
We're
opinion.
liberating them. They want to be free.
Well, and we're using them for the betterment of the, town and
And
the
surrounding
world as a
area.
whole. Yeah.
True.
Like, it's not
But-
like we're grave robbing to sell it,
But I do understand the fact that, they might not understand that. And so maybe we need to tread carefully. Maybe we need to surreptitiously take that right. I don't know. Somebody needs to be sneaky, and somebody needs to create a diversion. We'll figure it out. Let's go.
So I put I offer up to the party a little potion of viscous blue fluid with a grin. It's in the party stash. It's healing potion from Scoot. Somebody might want to carry that so they can heal
How did
themselves.
Scoot make that?
Like how
She
viscous are we
says,
talking?
Very scared.
It's like the thickness of buttermilk.
Well,
I have some
y'all have a good night. I'm out.
Like, you'll drink it, but people will know you just drank it. Because it will still be on your...
And you're going to be tasting it all day.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do? Somebody
want
needs to
somebody
come up with an idea. Why don't you just go and meet with them and walk with them?
I don't. I want somebody to take Scoot's juices, and then I will be happy to propose my opinion.
I already said let's go. No one.
Braun, take him.
No. I'm not. I'm never.
Fine,
like-
I'll hold on myself. I suggest
Enjoy the scoot juice. Oh boy.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be in the middle
we
of a
haven't
fight.
been down there.
You're gonna be in
You
the
can
middle of a
choke that
fight, and
down
suddenly a big mug of buttermilk is gonna be shoved in your mouth.
Suddenly.
But it's an off blue color.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't. We haven't been down there since it's off blue.
Yeah.
We haven't been down there since we originally
makes sense.
deratted it.
Correct.
I don't know what's going up. I think it's prudent for us to go look at what's going on.
Okay.
We won't. That's my opinion. We won't. We don't have to do anything crazy.
So we're just gonna kind of duck down in there and go, okay, it's safe, and then go get them. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah. They don't. We're adventurers. Like they don't.
Agreed. So what do the rest of you? This is a democratic party. You know, Zodiac doesn't rule us all. So what do y'all want to do?
we're going down there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm fine with it. I just want to make sure everybody else had a voice.
So it is dawn, and fishing boats are heading out this
boating.
this early.
We see our captain friend.
Our captain!
No, you do not actually.
Dang, I missed it.
He is not there.
That's fine.
You do notice that the fishery is usually pretty busy this early in the morning. And you see Tamily Tandervale, who runs the fishery. Show you her face again.
Oh, I love her. She's so great.
She's a little halfling. This morning, one of her peg leg is colored purple and green. And she is happy to see you and lets you guys down into the thing. She
I'll give her a hug. She's amazing.
She understands that you guys are going to be joining the exorcists later. Make sure I don't have any of your tokens on the board.
No tokens. No tokens. No
Oh, so
tokens.
she knows they're coming.
Yeah.
Ask her if she's been down there since we left.
She says that she goes, oh, well, I did get that group to come in and set up that door there where the rats had broken in the wall. Something so that we could lock that in case anything, decided to coming through.
Oh boy.
So they have sealed up the downstairs.
But we can get in, right?
Oh yeah, it's got a bolt.
We're just wanting to make sure it's safe. We brought our own priest too.
How you doing?
So hold on. Oops, that's 2 bronze.
Yeah, it's almost enough.
Bronze.
I would like to also adjust my skin tone to match her peg leg and give her finger gun as we go down.
Go Zodiac. Go Zodiac.
She smiles. Okay, so hold on, turn off this music. This is not hole in the ground music.
Is this
Basement
our
music?
Why holes in the ground sound like?
Play Untamed Horses? What? No, what is that? What was the one for Silence of the Lambs? Q Lazarus.
Okay, so I've got some music playing, but I don't even really hear it. Okay, so Giuseppe, this is the first time you've been down here, but this is the cellar underneath the Otari fishery. There was a hole knocked out of the wall on the east side, and rats had broken in and some kobolds were getting into the
There's some music.
stores of fish here underneath the kitchen and the fishery. There is now, I haven't edited the map or anything, there is now a large door where the hole used to be, and 2 large, like, sliding bars. so that you slide them out, and then you can open the door and climb down into the caves underneath the fishery.
Okay, so we lift the bars and go in, I guess.
Yes. If you remember, there is a little drop here. I'm not going to make you guys do it, but you guys have to get some ropes and kind of let yourself down. This is a little 10-foot drop.
Isn't this where we did our little checkity-check thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys did some stuff and made sure that you could climb down.
Evidently, we're still good at it.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, we're not rushing either. We're,
Yeah.
taking our time.
Yeah. I mean, I figure, nobody's going to fall.
Yeah, I'll probably fall.
And this was the beginner's box. So, it was teaching you how to do skill checks. So,
That's a beginner clip.
Oh, I appreciate that.
yep.
Come on.
And Calliope remembered all her lessons.
I remember what?
Okay. You guys can walk as you please. So this next room is where you killed a giant spider.
Oh, memories.
Remember
Everybody's
that
so
spider?
gray. You guys are so gray. Everybody's gray.
Well, that's because you don't have a light source, honey.
Okay, somebody turn on their light.
Oh,
Turn on your
I
hard
thought-
light.
here, hold on. Let me.
So much better. Thank you, light source. That would be Giuseppe. Giuseppe's amazing. We're gonna keep you, Giuseppe.
Maybe.
Shut up.
I can never, for the fucking life
Oh,
of me, remember how I rotate my lantern. I mean, that's not a euphemism.
It's like
I literally.
it's like shift and mouse wheel or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is.
Spin
Yeah.
Yourself. Oh, is that lantern too?
You can also do that. You can.
Yeah.
How do you rotate?
Okay. And
I've got
then
the eternal flame, so it should be.
And so then you came up to this room where there was a barricade to the north. And you guys had actually replaced that barricade, if I remember correctly.
So there's a barricade over here where
Yes.
we're daunting.
Mhm.
We just
Daunting
teared
over
through it.
here.
And
Chaotically ripped
no,
through it.
you're going the wrong way. You
This
need to
one's
go to
right
the
Oh
north.
yeah, I meant. That
Oh,
was a-
see, that's
Oh, I
why
thought it
asked
was
the
down to the
question. I'm
next
like,
one.
is it this way that we
Yeah.
are going?
Oh, here's the barricade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember this? Oh wow, we tear it down.
Yeah. Okay, so right before you start to get into this ancient crypt, not ancient, old crypt, the negative energy is just oppressive. You feel it, it is swarming over you, and there is a lot of negativity in this
Let's go with
place.
the priest now. I
What do you
wanna
think?
go with it.
I look excitedly at Giuseppe, like, what do you think? It's amazing, right?
So Giuseppe, as soon as you step into the room, you feel tremendous amounts of void energy. It is the amount of bad undead stuff is crazy.
You know how you eat a bad piece of meat? It feels like this room right now.
Yes.
You know-
agreed.
The smell alone has that covered.
So I placed a skull long ago on top of the sarcophagus.
Yes.
My thinking was that clearly it would animate over time. Is the skull still sitting there?
The skull is there.
I say, hey.
You notice it kind of twitches a little bit.
I run over excitedly to the skull and grab it.
Okay. When you stand next to this crypt, it is a little sickening. You grab the skull, and it's not fully animated, but it twitches a little bit.
Oh my gosh! I show it to Giuseppe with a smile like a child on my face, like showing him my macaroni art.
Do I have any insight on this through my death ward?
Say what?
Do I have any insight on anything that's going on in this room through my death warden?
I don't know what your Death Warden does. Hold on just one moment.
Plus the saving throws against death, right? But it conceptually means like you're just, I forget what the flavor is.
Is it? What is it on your character? I'm not seeing it.
Let me see. Got we're looking up on. Okay. Your ancestors were tomb guardians, and they're probably to ward off death passed on to you. Okay, it's just, I thought it was like.
Okay.
Oh, your ancestor. Ooh, I love it.
Let me look at that real quick.
That'd be the best person to have down here with us. We don't need those other things.
So you are convinced that there is some kind of animating undead force in that crypt. And it is powerful.
Even
So you-
now, didn't we? Sorry.
Oh, we didn't do shit in here.
You cleared out some skeletons and some zombies that were in here.
That's right. And then we
and-
ran away.
And then you got out because of how evil this crypt felt.
We bravely ran away.
So, and nothing, it's unchanged, right? Was the ring doing anything? Who's holding the ring? I think Kapiri is. Maybe.
Nope, not me.
I think you have it.
Is that the,
Yes.
was that this expensive ring with diamonds in it, or was that a
Yes.
different? I thought it was literally called the blah, blah, blah ring.
No,
Okay.
there is no item in inventory that is that thing.
Gotcha.
You have it in your possession.
Okay.
It
I'm
is-
going to take it over I'm going to take it over, holding it in my hand. And put it like, I'm wondering if the other ring will respond in some way. So I put it like on the top of the.
I'm going to edit it and
Crypt.
call it Otari's ring. There.
I kind of tap, like shaving a haircut on the crypt.
Nothing happens.
No.
Um,
I put
Giuseppe, you notice that there is a holy symbol at the foot of the crypt. Hold on just one second. That that holy symbol is used by
My dad.
hold on. You recognize it as a holy symbol of a huntress goddess that I don't have written down. So I apologize. But
you guys not gonna believe this, but there's a holy symbol at the foot. You see the foot? It's not really a foot, but it's the foot of the crypt of a goddess huntress that I forgot to write down. You know, I knew it at one point, but I cannot remember because it's in my notes somewhere. But I might have forgot it.
Okay. Wow. That's really crazy.
So I want to put the skull back on it
okay.
because it's clearly not done yet. I'm just maintaining eye contact with
Not baked long enough.
Giuseppe the whole time. And I have some chalk, so I'm just going to write on top of the crypt, "Do not touch."
around the
don't-
skull.
As
Yes, in a circle, because I don't want it needs to go long. I don't know tomorrow. I feel like the exorcism might hurt it tomorrow
Today.
or
As-
today.
as Roop is doing this, I'm like prying the lid off the casket with my crowbar.
Okay.
Because I mean, we got to get in there for the ring, and it sounds like maybe the huntress cloak is actually in there. So
I was not gonna. I look at Braun like shocked.
Yeah, Carrie just leaves. You guys are under.
Like, you monster.
Okay, so you're gonna. You're
I
gonna.
thought we were here for this. Why else did we come?
What? I just wanted to scout. I mean, well, anyway, I think you did at least pry a little while before this, right? So what happens?
I guess give me a strength check of some kind.
Okay,
Athletics.
I can do that.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, is that a straight check? Looks like
So he's gonna try to
probably
cartwheel that thing open.
not acrobatics. There we go. Athletics.
Are you
You
big a boy? Are you?
Do I get a
something-
bonus from my crowbar?
No. That just lets you get a grip on it. You feel as if something is holding it in place. It is not
Can I-
moving like an object that is disconnected from the rest of the thing.
I kind of swat it, and I'm like, "Do you see a lock or a latch anywhere? It's definitely stuck. I
who's
feel
the
like it should
stealth
at least
person?
move."
Can we search it? I clamber on top of the. I get excited by seeing Braun trying to be so vile and disgusting.
Jump on
Rob
it.
crypt.
Like, come on, jump on it.
And I
it.
jump
Let-
on
help.
top of the crypt, and I kind of try to leap down onto the crowbar
Okay.
to assist his leverage.
That's where
Okay.
you break my wrists.
Yeah, that's not going to go well. I don't know if you have ever tried to jump on a pipe that is only
I
about.
have tried to jump on a pipe.
Yeah. Okay.
It also did not go well.
So give me an acrobatics roll. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's right. All right. Oh, I'm untrained in acrobatic, but I'm so caught up in the glee.
You slip. Your feet go on either side of the crowbar. You land solidly onto the crowbar with the crowbar between your legs. It hurts very badly.
Oh God.
Braun, are you pulling at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, give
That
me
helps
an
though,
give me an
Okay.
athletics check again.
Look. But I see him coming down. So when he hits, like I'm at the bottom, and I let go because I'm trying to like get out of the way. Like, oh God, and I just like I let go and kind of like fall back a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So no need to do the athletics check.
What? I'd look at Braun like grimacing, like this was for you.
Grimacing through your vomiting and tears.
Yeah. So you kind of roll over. This is a new experience for you. You have never, completely racked yourself on a crowbar before.
You don't know my childhood.
What he does for fun.
Okay. So, are you guys going to do anything else here?
Well, Father, I think our
Yes,
work
son?
is done.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know what I wanted. Honestly, I have to confess something to the party. I don't know what I wanted out of this.
we want the we want the ring or the cloak. We know
I
what
wanted
we
to make
want out
sure.
of
Well, I
this.
mean, we do have to get into it because even
Yeah.
when they exercise it, it's still going to be shut. Father, you're a hefty lad. I noticed Kapiri has like scurried down the tunnel. Are you actively avoiding this situation?
Gary is uninterested in any of this.
If we could just,
Have you been in this room? Like,
it's not robbery if you
Well,
want
I
it.
think it's just the bad vibes. Wow.
If you want
Wow.
it, it's not robbery.
Wow.
It's
Never
okay.
mind. It is us giving the bad vibes. I take it back.
I mean, even when they exercise it, which maybe we should let them exercise it first. But they're probably going to seal it off. What I'm concerned about is they didn't even know this was down here.
Right?
We're here to help
Right?
protect
This
them
is
and
either going to
guard
be
them.
sealed off or a museum. Like,
Well, if they've
I-
exercised it, then they don't need to seal it off. And we'll be like, well, we're the protectors of the town. We will watch over it until you make it into a museum.
do you think anybody would know if we just muscled this open, dealt with the situation, took the stuff we needed, and put
The
it back?
situation.
Okay, Zodiac, there's a reason we want the priest to come down here and do their magic. There is a reason.
All right, I'm following the
Let's
party
go
vote.
get them.
Okay.
Is that a vote for? I mean, I'm voting for strong arming the crypt open.
I am not voting for that.
Okay.
I'm voting for using what we have.
Are there any
and then
other
lying
opinions?
to them about protecting it.
Giuseppe, how do you feel about strong arming the crypt open?
I mean, that's a pretty heavy lid on that thing.
Yeah, it's definitely stuck. There's something going on here. Like
I know.
I feel like I've got a good grip, except for when I so didn't hurt himself, and that happened anyway. I'm sorry about that
Okay,
again.
fine. So we're waiting for the priests. They're going to
Okay.
be very boring.
Are you going to head over to the Dawnflower Library?
I think that's fair. Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, hold on.
I'll leave my skull. My skull is back on the crypt, though. Was I able to successfully write "Do not touch"?
Yes.
Because this is my life's work, so I don't want to.
Hold on just one second.
You gonna warp us?
Yes. Give me just one second. I just noticed that the Dawnflower Library was not up in the list of things. Boop.
No.
What are we missing?
Fine. I'm over here very lost, but I thought that
I'm in
you
the
were just
dock
gonna grab
here.
those places.
I'm in the dock.
Hold on just a second.
In the dark. All right, now I'm with all you people.
Okay. So I am activating the Dawnflower Library.
And Zodiac.
And I don't know why it's still nighttime here. It's supposed to be daytime.
Maybe they don't. They have all the Oh well, okay. They've shuttered all the windows and they're pretending it is
Ooh, hey,
night for fun.
There's a pet bird in there, and they're trying to get it to sleep.
Hey, how are you guys doing? So good to see you. Want to come and exercise something now?
I need a token, maybe. Yes. No. Yes.
Okay, yeah, give me a second. Here you go. Burp, 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 burp. Okay. You guys walk into the library and it's busy, like it would be on a morning, but you also notice, first off, you get the delightful smell of cookies. And then you notice that there are two other clerics here that are
Happy to see us.
they are clerics of Sarenrae that are talking with Vandy over near the door when you come in. One of them is a female elf, and one of them is a male dwarf.
And I'm like, oh, really? Kindred, female elf? Awesome.
And Vandy sees you and waves you over to come and join them.
I walk over and say, hey, Vandy, how are you?
She's like, oh, I'm doing fantastic. Have some cookies. Here are some of my cohorts from Absalom. They have come to help us with the exorcism today.
Perfect.
Do I recognize the dwarven cleric of devotion?
Yes, they're both clerics of Serenray. Serenray is also called the Dawnflower. That's what this library is named after.
Okay.
So they're discussing how they're going to handle this exorcism. And they also casually are talking that the mayor is going to be joining them
Why?
because this is his ancestor.
But there's danger.
Yeah, but he's, he wants to be there when his ancestor's crypt is purged of evil.
Well, I am also sitting here judging him because that's a stupid move. He's not going to be able to defend himself. So I'm over here being an elf judging.
Is this
That's the normal
dangerous?
way.
I've been running around the room, but I run over and ask if it's dangerous.
Running around the room? No.
No. Don't do material on me. Is the exorcism a dangerous process?
So the dwarven cleric, his name is Fendel, looks over at you and he says, "Oh yes." He goes, "From what has been described to us, we're prepared." And he starts rattling off some discussions about undead stuff that mean nothing to you.
Well, I am very versed in the occult, but I do ask if is exorcism, it's against a single target, right? It doesn't affect like an area.
They are going to sanctify the crypt, is what they're going to be doing.
Okay. I wander off. Lost in thought.
Oh,
Oh,
very
my-
appropriate music we're listening to now.
Yes.
Sanctifying the
son.
crypt music.
Yeah.
My baby boy.
So they're plotting on how they're going to deal with it. And in the discussion, you learned that that the mayor is also bringing his ancestors' holy symbol.
Oh, good lord, he's bought all the way under this.
So, is there anything you want to handle here, or do we want to just go over and deal with this?
Is the mayor coming here?
No.
Really?
He is meeting them at the
Our mayor is ballsy. That's all I'm saying.
the fishery. He's meeting at the fishery.
So it sanctifies everything.
No, they're going to sanctify the crypt. Is what they're going to do. Okay. Does anybody have any ideas, or we just want to move forward? I want to get us going at a decent pace.
Yeah. Are they?
We've blown that already.
I'm ready. We'll yeah. I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready. We'll meet you there, right? We got to go first.
Yeah.
We'll meet you down there.
So hold on just one moment. Let me pull tokens in.
Go tokens.
It's your birthday. Go.
Anybody think the librarian kind of looks like Kira Sedgwick?
The librarian? I don't remember who that is. That's an 80s person, right?
Oh, she's married to Kevin Bacon. Come on.
Vandy? Who the fuck you? Who?
Who?
R.I.P. my ads. Let me Google Kira Sedgwick.
Okay. So one thing of note,
Kinda.
however, I want to say this: as you when you get to the fishery, you learn that the mayor had already gone down into the crypt.
Ass.
Well, it was a good to knowing him.
And
I'm telling you. I knew
when
this.
when you guys start heading down the hallway towards the crypt, you see Aesephena Menhemes coming back from the crypt with a torch in his hand, and he is growling at you guys.
Growling?
Okay?
Really?
He is angry.
About
Mm.
what?
And you remember this from your dream, from the Scoot's premonition.
Who is you? I don't remember this from my dream.
I gotta get the exact text, but
You should be
let's
able to go
it
to the
real quick.
landing
Yeah,
scene.
Yeah. Yep.
And in the journal, there's one that says
Yep. For sure. Yeah.
Scoot's vision.
Yeah.
And at the second piece under the three rising
So yeah, this is
tides.
what. Yeah, I know. This is what the thing I gotta reread it. So
Yeah.
on the first note, he stands in darkness, growling down a cavern, holding a torch. This is his first whatever disappointment, I guess, right?
Yeah.
On the second note, he raises his voice at Braun. No, I mean, not surprising. In an ornate hallway, while lifting a candelabra in the darkness. On the third note, he is surrounded by flames, screaming in terror. We can skip to the third note.
And this is where the "I told you so" comes in
Yes.
from me.
So
I
he is not happy, and he is like, "What has happened in this place? What have you done?"
Saved your butt? I'm looking him defiantly, going, I really am not accepting your little anger over this.
is this about?
Go ahead.
Go on.
Oh,
Is this about the skull?
he he goes, "No." He goes, "I can't believe this. Everything you guys touch grows foul." He goes, "First, you went to the Gauntlight, and that beam came out of it and desecrated our graveyard, and then you guys had found this place, and the evil in here. What have you done?"
Okay, you're crazy. We've done nothing. The evil in here was here before. It's what we're exercising out. I thought we went over this.
That's why we called you guys down here. We found this. We notified you because it was over our pay grade. And now you're blaming us?
I tell him the Fey word for found and say it must mean something different and common.
I look at him like he's lost his damn
He-
mind.
he-
and I'm
He
not
is
accepting
obviously distraught,
You know, he could distraught his
and
ass.
and he just kind of shuts up and nods to the clerics. He says, he looks over and he goes, "Fendel, Blandis, please cleanse this place, and I'll take you guys to that map."
That's what we were coming here to
I
do.
so thought that he was going to tell his goons to attack us, and I was
Right?
here for it.
Oh, I was going up. I was not going to.
So Fendel and Blandis are both like really taken aback when they walk in here.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just
And
weird.
they walk over to the crypt. Well, first they get the holy symbol from the mayor.
That's probably good.
And
No, wait. I scream and I go grab the skull. And I take it with me outside of the room and I say, yeah.
Okay.
It's a family heirloom.
Fendel and Blandis walk over and get at the base of the crypt and kneel down, and they begin writing symbols all around the... Wait, why is that not working?
Did you have trouble loading up too?
No. Here we go.
Oh, excuse me.
So they begin carving, like writing symbols in a kind of shiny chalk around the
Shiny chalk.
around the tomb.
Do I recognize any of them?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes,
say, do we recognize them?
you recognize these as holy holy sigils, and they are definitely doing good things here. So they look at each other and they look at you guys and they go, okay, are you ready for this? We don't know what's going to come up, and it might take most of our energy to hold these symbols in place.
We are here to protect you and the little red glow sticks.
Okay. So they kneel down and they start praying, and they insert the holy symbol that they got into the cavity at the foot of the crypt.
I walk over to this side of them so that I'm protecting this flank.
Okay.
I suggest my other brethren also protect. Thank you.
Do I
Thank
know
you.
anything about this kind of magic to know whether I'm far enough away from my child to be protected?
You are pretty sure that they're focusing their energy in.
Okay, I'm going to place my skull on the ground in the hallway and then step into the room again.
Okay. Vandy kind of pulls out her holy symbol and starts kind of silently chanting. The other two clerics kneel down, continue kneeling, and their chanting starts getting louder and louder when a black fog begins to rise from the crypt.
I'm holding my staff of necromancy in front of me, and I have Scoots on top of it, just kind of watching.
I would like for everybody to enter combat, please.
I love combat. Hold on. I have to click on it.
As this black spirit begins coming up out of the crypt, you are all overcome with crushing despair.
No, we're not. I'm not. I was expecting this. You don't know what you're talking about. Ooh.
Where's my damn?
Oh,
Wait, did I already roll? No, I didn't roll.
God, frog so fast. Frog
Got
and
it.
Calliope.
I rolled already.
Kabir and Calliope are so fast.
I was Johnny on the spot, man. Dum 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 dum.
hold on a second.
Ooh, 16 is good. I'm happy we have other people who are fighting. What is Tandy not fighting? Where's her role?
Vendel.
Oh, there she is. Okay, I was getting worried.
Okay. As I said, a large black figure rises ghostly from the crypt.
He is unharmed.
Wraith. Fendel puts his hand forward onto the side of the crypt and begins chanting louder and louder. Giuseppe, it is your turn.
That's
Hold
it?
action.
The fuck, Fendel?
Okay, you can hold your action, and you can just, whenever you want to, you can go after the next person. Kapiri, what would you like to do?
So that's a red ghost thing right there.
Yeah.
Well, let's move.
No, I'm too far down. Well, I go right before it. That's fine.
I've never shot one of these things before,
Look at him. I'm excited.
so I'm gonna try.
How'd you get so close?
You hit the Wraith.
No damage from a plus, so it's magical. You had a magical weapon. It did nothing to a wraith.
Okay, well, that was fun.
Did he learn anything from that? Possibly.
Yeah, do I see my... Does it hit? Does it go through it? What is it?
It hits it. But it doesn't seem to dissipate the creature.
Okay, well,
Does,
I'm sure this won't
does
work.
Giuseppe? Yeah.
I will
I,
stab it.
That's
well.
gonna critically miss.
And I spend an action looking really cool.
you can well
You went away there. Did we lose? I think we lost Victor. Oh, I don't hear him anymore. Do you?
I hear him. I think we lost you.
Oh, well, hold on a minute. Let me fix that.
Yeah.
Okay.
what I was saying is you could if you have a
There.
free action left with nothing to do, Compare, you could maybe recall knowledge to try to discern something about this
All right. What
undead.
do...
You'd have
Do I
to
have
ask a question, but Wes would need to allow what would the question would be.
Yeah.
Like whether or not
Um,
how do we hurt it is too broad of a question is the $1 million question, right?
I mean, I don't know what to ask.
You could ask something like, can I see why my weapon didn't affect it?
Okay, that's great. Can I see what?
Yeah. So roll. You did not do well. You have no idea why it didn't hurt.
I don't know.
Okay. Calliope, it is your turn.
Well, I'm sure these
Oh.
priests know all about
Wow.
this. This will go fine.
I'm gonna target him, and I love dispelling dead things. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? Things that I did not want to happen just happened. Hold on. It's like I've lost everybody and their brother.
I need to get some more ice. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, well, I need to see combat, and it's gone. Everything is gone. I'm shooting in the dark.
Scroll
In the
potentially.
dark.
Scroll back.
How
Maybe.
am I? No, I just saw everything, and then
Scroll.
now
You
on.
scroll your scroll wheel down. See if you're zoomed in like to a weird area.
Nope, that is not it. Everything is just completely dark. I just was like, oh, it's my turn. I will cast something. Nope, you will not. That is not what you were doing. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Maybe, nope, that didn't help. This is fun. It's a whole new way of doing all the things. So now I'm gonna go to my spells. I think I got him targeted before. I'm gonna disrupt undead. I think I just get to roll damage.
I don't know. You need to wait for Wes to get back because I think it passed your turn.
What? Oh my god, it did! It passed my turn!
Are you? Is it when you say?
Hold on, I'll go back.
When
to
you say
it's
okay.
fine.
No, it's too late.
I did nothing!
Let's see. What did you do? What did you specifically do?
Blaming me for this crap. It is not my fault. Oh my god! I'm not sure he wants to stay married.
What was it? I have to know now.
Nothing. At the I'm not getting even back into Otari. All the music is gone. Okay. Oh look, we're back and it's black. Still. We're back. I didn't do anything though, you guys. I clicked on me.
Okay.
How can click? Okay. Well,
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, you shouldn't click on things.
like me.
Yeah, I
I'll just not expound. Okay. Now, I'm gonna target this dude. No, that is.
So you're gonna mouse over and hit T.
Oh my god,
There
I'm
you go.
gonna smack you upside the
I'm
head.
trying to be helpful.
I know how to mouse. I know how to target.
Don't tell me how to mouse.
Normally, by this point of the night, you're in bed, so he was just making sure.
Yeah.
Don't agree to that, Wes. Just
Okay.
smile
Keep
and
the
nod.
anger going.
I really don't like.
Really not very happy with anybody right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do Disrupt Undead. You do the save DC 18 basic fortitude, I believe.
Okay. It rolls its save.
It sucks at it. Yes, it does. A 4 sucks. So I'm gonna roll damage.
You
Do it, kill
go.
So he's
Wow.
now all
It's dead. Victory.
disrupted.
Hold on.
Dun, dun, dun,
Uh,
dun, 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 dun.
I'll
I
live it.
recognize that.
Okay. There you go. You did 10 points of damage to the Wraith.
That's great. I now can smacky him with the map of my little dudes. So I'm gonna roll it and see. I rolled a 10.
You miss.
Well, you know what? I smacked him in the beginning, and that's what matters. Plus, also, he should have a thing on him because I have disrupted the undeadness of him.
Yeah, but he didn't critically fail the save. She didn't critically fail the save, so she's not enfeebled.
Ah, damn it. I tried. It's somebody else's turn. Go, Tandy. Go, Kira Cedric.
Yeah, do it. Tell us something. Like I'm sure we're all screaming like, what do we do to Vandy while this is going on? At least I am.
Kira, aka Kira. Ooh, everything is red. She's doing a mass heal to everybody?
Yes.
Vandy,
did
fucking, it's the
anybody
wrong
get
time.
hit?
Fucking, oh god, replace the healer.
I'm looking at this going, what?
Somebody kick the healer.
Well, the healer is Tandy, and she's just healing people just randomly, so.
Okay, so she healed the wraith to do damage to it, which is
She did. Yes.
But if you heal
You
it
know,
undead,
freaking
like a-
Wraith,
she she
They're
coming to do
undead.
damage to it.
They're
if you heal it undead, it's
it's gonna damage. Okay. Yeah, true. Okay.
Did she say nothing? I was screaming. I feel like the whole time I'd been screaming like, "What do we do? How do we hurt it?"
She just says it's undead. Fight for your life, and then she casts this big heal for everybody.
I'm going to do a recall knowledge to determine if there's any physical damage type that will hurt it.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I rolled twice.
You know that non-magical physical damage is double protected.
Okay, so we did magical physical damage earlier, but it maybe wasn't enough to get through the DR.
The dick rubbing.
Can I? That's not what that means. Is that true or?
That seems logical with what you asked me and what I told you.
Okay. So I'm gonna whole damn action.
Is it the...
So I am gonna probably nudge Fate on Braun since Braun's coming up and can probably push through that DR hopefully.
Okay.
So let's give Braun a +1.
Okay. Giving Braun
Fuck it up,
+1.
big boy. Cast Nudge Fate. And then that's going to also.
Oh, never mind. I gave him the fault, the luck.
Damn it! I'm
can
too
get
far
rid of
away
that.
to debuff Brandy. Or debuff the Wraith. So I'm
You
gonna
could run up
actually 5, 10, 15. So what I'm gonna do
5,
instead
10,
is the
15,
familiar balance.
25. No, it's gonna range
No,
to 30
for
feet.
the I can't. I only have 2 actions left. So I know I can move 2. You're right. So my first action is recall knowledge.
Okay.
My second action is to step into the room here,
Okay.
and then my third action is to nudge Fate on Braun,
Right, and then put the
which then
balance
will
locked on her.
debuff the Wraith.
Okay, there we go. Done.
Okay, done.
Um. Hold on. The Wraith looks forward and begins and reaches out its hand, and its hand sinks into Giuseppe's chest.
Oh, Giuseppe.
There's
The
more.
one person who didn't do anything to it.
You're a priest.
I need
And
you to
you're a
make
dwarf.
that will save.
Double whammy.
I'm sorry, Giuseppe. You don't deserve that.
Give me a second. Basic will.
You fail your save.
Even with a 21? I want to re-roll that.
No hero points.
You can hero point it.
Ah, crap. Take off. Take off. Take off one, damn it.
No. You got to right click on it and say re-roll using a hero point, and it'll subtract it automatically.
Yes, that is what you do. Those are
Really?
good things.
Okay. Now the good news is that's not
Really?
that's not a critical failure, because when you use a hero point, if it's a 1 through 10, I add a 10. So that's an 11
Yeah, I still fail.
plus 13, which is a 24, which succeeds the will save.
Ah, weird.
Look
All right.
at you!
So you only take so she reaches out and grabs your heart in her ghostly hand, but
Oh.
you stand strong and only take half damage
Slap
from.
it away.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
Okay, I want to go now.
It's so hard to It's so confusing to tell when people are flirting nowadays. So.
And then
I want to go next.
it strikes at you.
Does it still have its hand in my chest?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, it is so mean.
And it hits. It critically hits.
Oh, it's giving me a wallop.
And you take 36 points of damage as it rakes its hand across your face. And you go
I am
unconscious.
He was good. He had his high moments. I look forward to our next priest.
Okay.
I will be healing him. He can't be dead.
No, he's not. But
No.
Blandis will do it and kill the wraith.
Blandis also puts her hand on the crypt and continues
piece of
chanting.
shit.
Brond, it is your
God.
turn.
Ooh, Brond is going to charge forward and strike. Ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba.
Let it up.
Come on. Oh, I
Do it. Safe light
clicked too many
repair.
times. There we go. There we go.
8x0.
Right.
You
Good.
hit.
Okay,
And I'm done.
fine.
Okay. Fendel
We just gotta
continues
push through it.
chanting.
I wonder if, how long does this shit take? Can we have any kind of conversation like that, or are they all like?
I mean,
eyes
you can
rolled
sit
back
there and
chanting?
go, "Why aren't you done already?"
Is that one action or two?
So, Kupiri, what would you like to do?
Kupiri takes a little bit longer to line up this shot. And it doesn't matter.
Well, hero point it. No, I'm probably not.
No, I will then stab it.
Oh my
And-
gosh, fuck. Okay,
You
get your
get a
back
hero
rolls out
point.
of the way early.
Got a hero point. Yay!
Okay. Anything you want to do with your third action?
Okay, recall knowledge, trip, grapple it. Just go ape shit, frog grappler on it.
Grapple the thing that can grab my heart. So
Well,
I'm
it's
gonna-
got somebody else's heart. I
Grapple
think it's
your
for one heart. It's
heart.
not Polly.
gonna hold back.
Ooh, grapple
done.
your heart.
I'm done, Wes.
Okay. Calliope, it is your turn.
Really? Again? Okay. I will.
Really? God, I gotta go.
Every
Ugh.
turn, every round.
I am gonna cast the same thing again because I feel like it, and it seems like the thing to do. So I am gonna cast Disrupt Undead. I clicked on it. Did it show up? It did. So do your Fortitude save, biatch. Oh, you sucked again.
It fails again.
I know. Here's my damage. Suck up.
Do 13 points of damage to the Wraith?
But he's not. I didn't critically. He
No.
rolled better than I wanted him to. Okay, that's fine. I am also going to map 3 and throw another thing at him. It did not do it.
No.
But hey, it's fine. It's fine. I still hit him, and he's mad. So it's good. I'm done with my turn.
Vandy does the thing.
Oh, fucking Vandy. Piece of shit, I mean, good. I'm glad you're...
Vandy!
Bandy. Oh, we did the same thing.
Oh, I
That was
forgot
going
to, I
Iggy
forgot
Pop
to
with
do
it.
this last time.
It's
was
like
going
our
to-
brains are in sync.
Wait,
I was
what?
going all Iggy Pop
I
on it.
love you so.
The healing has a saving throw that I forgot about last time.
Oh, and he succeeded! Oh, you stupid Wraith. F you, Wraith. Did she still do 20 points of damage? She 10 points of damage.
Okay,
The Wraith is
but that also heals Giuseppe.
from the dead.
Giuseppe, you are now lying on the ground.
A little less dead.
Yeah. But you have some hit points. And it is now Zodiac's turn.
I'm going
She did
to...
heal Giuseppe.
I don't know that until we figure out more about what's going on here. I feel like Braun is the person that's going to be getting through this DR. So I'm going to tell everybody to...
I love how Wendy's done like 20 points of damage, 25 points of damage to it. But I think
Well,
Braun's gonna pull
Braun
this
is going to...
up.
Well, I mean, because I can't help. She's not going to be meleeing it. She's
Yeah.
going to be doing spell damage.
Damn.
So I'm going to blur... And so far, the Wraith has only meleeed. But I'm going to blur Braun.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell for people to get back. That big boy has it.
Get back to where you once belong.
That's 2 actions. My third action, I'm going to... Nobody has used my nudge yet, huh?
No nudges
I'm also
for you.
going to Needle of Vengeance. The Wraith.
Yeah.
Which, how do I cast
Why doesn't
that?
Braun have the blur on him? Did you cast it?
Yeah.
We
let me
don't
see,
know.
do it
No, you
again.
just put it in chat. You didn't cast it.
Yeah. Fair, that's fair. Well, yeah, I casted it, consumed it.
Okay.
So I don't know why he doesn't have the blur on him. Can you give him a blur? Concealed is what he should have.
Okay.
Concealer.
They should give him concealment for a minute. Like basically the combat, he should be concealed.
Blur. Oh wow, there's a... What does that do? Does that do anything to him?
What?
I put some kind of animation macro on him, but I don't think it
Oh.
worked.
Huh. Okay. Cool. And then I'm gonna Needle of Vengeance the Wraith, which and name Brond as Scoot's favorite. I do air quotes. So anytime the Wraith tries to attack Braun, it's going to take mental damage.
Okay.
And then this will also sustain the balance luck to debuff the Wraith. So the Wraith will get the familiar balance luck.
Okay. Hold on. So she does her saving throw, right?
So familiar balance luck is no saving throw.
Oh, but Needle of Vengeance does have a saving throw.
Only when she attacks Brond. If she attacks Brond, she will have to make a save.
Oh, okay. So I'm putting the familiar balance luck on her with a -1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's heightened. It's auto heightened, so she'll have to save a basic will save for 4 damage.
Right.
If she decides to attack Brond.
Correct.
The whole time I've yelled, "Get back!" And that's my turn.
Okay. Giuseppe, it is your turn.
Holy crap!
I didn't study.
Okay, he's still next to me. Yeah. Still hand in chest or no?
No. It was just that attack, and then it was out. So you are on the ground. Standing up will be an action.
Can I just reach over from the ground?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
I reach over from the ground, use my most powerful heal.
Okay.
To yourself? Because that should be good.
No, on him.
Oh, okay. You're healing him. Okay, I get it. I'm with you.
Okay, so target.
Now he'll get a saving. She'll get a saving throw against that.
Wraithy Wraith pants.
Just so you know.
Okay, so, all right. I cast heal, and then heal versus undead.
Yes. I'm doing the fortitude save.
And is it just roll damage or no?
Hold on. She succeeded this fortitude save, so it'll be half damage. So yeah, roll your damage. .21 points. She takes half damage. And a little less. You still have 1 action left.
I can just use a normal heal, right?
Yes. You could do a 1 action heal on yourself.
Oh no, I'm not healing myself.
You could do a 1 action heal on it too, if you wanted to.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be a map -5 still though?
Or 3. Map -3. You don't know.
Or at map since it's an attack, a physical attack?
Yeah, I guess it would be an attack. So
Trying to figure out how I would do that because I only have cast.
well, no. Oh yeah, it would be a touch. So the first heal was a ranged heal and did not require any kind of attack roll.
Oh no, that's why I said I was going to grab over.
Oh, your first attack, if you do a 2 action heal, that is a ranged attack.
Oh no, that's why I said it was within reaching distance.
Okay, but my point is that the 2 action heal that you did is a ranged attack. You can see heal versus undead, range 30 feet, targets 1 undead. If you choose to do cast your heal again and see what it has under the 1 action there.
It doesn't have one under for undead.
So if you did that 1 action one, you would need to touch the undead, which will require an attack roll.
Okay. So that would be 2 actions then, right?
No, the first heal was a 2 action spell.
I did not mean to do that. Damn it. All right.
Now that 2-action spell had bonuses on it.
Okay.
The 2-action version, you get an additional die plus an additional 8 points of healing.
Okay. So let me do my unarmed, or it would be a fist strike or unarmed.
Unarmed.
And second, -4, right?
Mm-hmm. No. The first one was not a range.
I'm talking about this attack.
Yeah, no. There's no map, as best I can tell.
Okay, cool. So I would just do unarmed strike +6. Oh, come on!
You
pointing
miss.
that. I'm hero pointing that. I'm hero pointing again, using my last one.
Yep.
Well, a 3 might do it though. It's interesting,
Okay.
you run
Now
this
that
differently than
actually, remember, if it's a 1 through 10, I add 10, so that's actually a 20. So you critically hit. So
And then I
roll
the
that heal, and it'll be, and then she'll have to do her saving throw. Hold on
And it's
just a
the
second.
one heal. The 1 mark heal.
Yes. She did make her saving throw, so she'll take half damage from this.
Okay, so it gave me another list and says roll damage healing.
Yes. Roll it.
Oh,
That shouldn't have been 2d10, should it?
Like roll it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's 2d10. Oh, because it's heightened. Okay, so she takes half damage from that.
5.5.
There we go. And that is your 3 actions.
Yes.
Okay. It is now the Wraith's turn.
Biatch. She's gonna come after me, isn't she?
She looks at Brond.
Okay, good.
And says, I'm going after Calliope.
And her robes reach out and embrace Brond.
Is it a attack action?
It is not.
It says actually the Needle of Vengeance is a hostile action.
Okay,
so
this
anything
would
that would be
be
considered non-consensual.
this would be non-consensual. So she
Yeah, so she makes a saving throw, just like in real life. It takes
Okay.
for 4 mental damage.
so she rolls her save
Just like in real life.
and she succeeds her save. So she takes 2 points of damage.
Correct.
One save and
Yes.
Rafe.
Braun, I need you to make this saving throw.
She's almost dead. Oh, I want her to die by trying to attack Braun. It would be amazing.
Using Spiffing
I
Brick armor
fail.
knowledge.
But you know what? I'm going to re-roll that with my hero point.
Okay.
Well, hold on. That's that was a 17 though. That's not a. Don't
Yeah.
that
Hold
was-
on.
start gagging yet, son.
Yeah. No. You succeed the save.
The first one or the second one?
The second. So that second one, when you re-rolled it, you only failed by 10, but you were getting 10 added because of the hero point.
Ah, that's right.
So you succeed. So you are not inflicted with the curse of Void's embrace.
Yay.
She does, however, then stick her hand into your chest.
Oh my god, she's.
I thought I
obsessed.
said no.
That I believe would be
No.
a hostile action.
It is going to be a hostile action.
I don't know
He
the
did
rules
not
anymore.
give
So
consent.
She
We don't know that she did it
critically,
a hostile way.
she critically hits you.
Oh, she made sure flat check. Oh, that would have been amazing. So
Yeah.
She needs to roll her
yeah, hold
saving
on.
throw against Needle of Vengeance
I
first,
know,
because
I
it
know.
might kill her.
I know.
Do you know?
I know.
Oh, you piece
Are
of
you
shit,
sure about
Wraith.
that?
You fucking piece
She
of shit, Wraith.
takes no damage from the Needle of Vengeance.
Wow.
Right? Let me see something.
Yeah, I think I'm
But
questioning
she
that
does
too
take
now.
5 damage.
What's
Symbol
a
of affection.
basic saving throw, PF?
Yeah, basic saving throw is no damage on a critical
Yeah,
success.
okay, good.
So this hand goes into your chest.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. God, man, my concealment. I wish that had worked.
And that is the
Death's door.
end of the Wraith's turn.
That's fine. Get angry.
Blandis continues to chant at the base of the thing. Braun,
I was muted that entire time. Did I
Thanks,
take 56
Blandis.
points of damage?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I was muted during all my ramblings.
Oh.
I apologize. All right. I'm going to go ahead and
Do it.
strike.
In the dark.
You miss.
I did miss. And
Ugh.
I don't have any potions on me, so I'm going to swing again.
Interesting. What an interesting
Well,
situation.
I
you
have
found
them on me.
yourself
I
in.
don't have them. I don't have
Don't
them
you
in my
wish you had
hands.
some blue glue?
Spook juice.
I mean, I've got some potions on my beat. Can I take an action to use them? I thought I had to take an action to draw it and then.
No.
drink it.
It's one action to pull a potion and drink it.
All right. Well, then I will use a potion.
Okay. You are healed for 14 points.
It doesn't matter. If it hits me again, I'm going to die anyways. I should have raised my fucking. Anyways, I'm done.
Are you?
Okay.
I agree with all of that. All right.
Vendel continues to chant.
What an ass.
Kupiri.
Seems to think
You
she
can
was
maybe get
David.
through it. Do you have what's your?
could
You have
crit.
a
I could crit.
You could crit, but you have a fucking. I mean, an upgraded weapon, right? Like you're doing like or your gun has got a rune on it,
Yes, it does.
so you could possibly get through.
I will try.
Or you could just generally hassle it, being a. Oh,
That won't do it,
That's-
though.
Okay. Hero point.
Yeah, I'm going. to.
Yeah. It's at death's door.
There you go. Critical
There
hit.
you go.
Yes, nat 20.
Fucking
Here it comes
God.
through.
You do
Yeah.
31 points of damage. And
Wow.
you kill the Wraith.
Well done.
A little bitty blood spot now. Oh,
I can't hurt it.
I then reload.
darn dead.
Oh my gosh! I cheer. I go over.
Okay,
And start
so-
just jumping around.
So you
with
guys,
everybody.
would you like to describe what you just did, Kupiri?
I would love to hear your description of what you just did.
I'm gonna say I actually took 2 actions. It took a while, like, loading,
Mm-hmm.
and then finally pulled the trigger, and then obviously used a hero point to. I don't know how a bullet would work sometimes and not others, but that's what happened.
Hooray!
You can tell it's over because the music changed.
Well, I just turned it down because I figured it.
Are we cheering? Is everybody cheering?
So, Blandis and Fendel are continuing to pour positive energy into the crypt.
That's good.
I'm gonna. So there's a. I'm gonna take away the despair. Hold on, just a moment.
Anybody need a heal?
Wait, what is
Maybe.
it?
I can.
Why does Braun have the cloak of the Huntress?
It's on her. I was trying to link the other thing she has
Oh.
too, but it's not wanting to link.
So it
That's
died.
funny
We're
as right.
celebrating, and we're like, "Where's Braun?" But he's stooped over looting the thing.
which was why we came. Like, and I'm looting the thing. You know what? You're right. You didn't notice.
Have some respect.
No.
So the cloak is not on the wraith itself. Okay.
Oh.
It's in the crypt, and the crypt has not opened. Okay.
Oh.
I beg to differ. It's linked in chat.
It's true. I linked it in chat, sir.
Okay, I'm trying to heal Brond, and it's not letting me.
Yeah, Braun just sits down.
It says you need to select.
Oh no!
exactly one
wait! No, I
token
need to.
and heal it.
I sit beside Braun while the ritual is going on in this somber, amazing time. And
I would recommend you guys get out of the circle.
Can I
Okay,
just
let's
attempt
left the
to?
circle. Y'all leave the circle. Let's get out of this. Come on, over here. You see the circle? We're all leaving the circle.
How many actions is it to
Hello,
attempt
there
to
are
administer a
some
potion
people
to
are paying
somebody?
attention. Thank you, Brond. Thank you, Giuseppe, for paying attention to
How
me.
many what?
Actions is it to attempt to administer a potion to somebody forcefully, but compassionately? He's injured. Braun is not. Braun is clearly beaten up.
I
correct?
will not.
Sorry,
No.
I tried to.
Braun does not consent.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't do very well on that one. I'm gonna try to heal.
Kapiri.
Kapiri's
Kapiri.
fine.
Help me hold Braun down. He's crazy. He's delirious with pain.
I want nothing to do with that.
Red.
I'm treating wounds while we wait.
yeah, it's fine.
Or
It's fine.
attempting.
So
I'm failing at treating wounds. Everybody, I suck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
fine.
So they are finishing the ritual. You look over and Aesephena Menhemes, like his jaw is like on the floor. He's sitting there like he can't believe what he just saw.
We're like, yeah, we do this all the time.
What is the ritual doing? Like, do we see anything happening at the crypt, or just chanting?
From their discussion earlier, they were saying that they were going to attempt to purify the crypt.
But do we see any? I
You
guess
guys
they're like,
do notice that once the wraith fell, the crushing despair went away. But additionally, the dark void energy that you guys normally feel when you come in here appears to be dropping as well.
Oh, that's good. The wraith causing all the problems.
Where's your issue? You got race.
Okay, I'm giving you that healing, Giuseppe.
No problem. Piece of cake. Piece of crumb cake.
Vandy
I've
is
been waiting for that.
is a bit like still on edge, but appears to like be a little more cool-headed at this point in time. And Osif walks over to Vandy and puts his hand on her, and she looks over at him and nods. The two clerics finish their ritual and then step back. And when they do that, all of the sigils that they put on the floor kind of vaporize and twinkle as they rise up into the air. And then they kind of look at each other and nod. And they look over at Osif and say, the tomb is safe to open now. And then Fendel kind of steps. Oops, that's not the right thing. Hold on. Boop.
He pees on the crypt.
Yeah. Fendel steps over and touches the holy symbol and pushes it in. And the top of the crypt kind of splits open. And you can see the remains of Aesephena Menhemes laying in the crypt.
I say out loud, that's why you couldn't pry it open earlier.
Yes.
Braun looks around like he doesn't know what's going on.
Inside the crypt, Osef walks over and looks into the crypt, and he whispers something. You assume it's kind of a little silent prayer or something.
I read lips. It's a skill I have.
Okay.
Shit, I gotta find it now. Shit. It finally happened. Oh shit, I can't find it.
Yes.
Okay,
I have a skill, interpret growling. What did he mean?
No, I thought I had to read lips.
No, you accidentally took read hips. So
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, and his hips don't lie.
Okay, never mind. I can't find it. So
Anyway.
move on.
So he reaches in and he takes out a bow, a robe, and a ring.
It's all there.
And then he looks over at Fendel, and Fendel pushes the holy symbol again, and the top of the crypt closes. And
Okay.
is anybody speaking up?
I'm trying to make eye contact with the party, like gesturing like to my finger and making a little drawing bow in the air. Cloak, like
I say hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Yes. I state we're trying to save this town, and I would really love to inspect that ring. I think it is something we might need to save this town.
He looks over to Vandy, and Vandy nods. And he walks over to you and hands you the ring.
Oh, wow.
And
What?
so
Tell me.
someone
Sorry.
else
Tell me.
needs to ask about the cloak.
Tell me again what we heard the rings did.
So these are rings of translocation. Now, in the game, translocation is a item level 9 kind of item, but I'm saying that this item works. You don't have to have the item requirement. 2 willing people who agree at the same time, who each have on one of the rings, can trade places.
I'm glaring at Calliope, like with a maniacal grin, and fishing for the ring in my backpack. As soon as she gets the ring,
And I look at him and like, stop. Do not.
do it,
show
do
your
it, do
card.
it, do it. Put it on, put it on, put it on.
Not right now. We have
Oh my
people
God.
watching. Someone needs to speak up about the cloak. I think. Don't we need this cloak? Am I
But-
remembering correctly?
Yeah, no, we need the
Cloak of
cloak as
Huntress.
well. I mean,
Yeah. The bow, I don't know what the bow is.
yeah, the
Other
bow I
than
don't know
I would love
either.
it because it's pretty. But I got the ring. Someone else needs to step up and talk about the cloak.
Say about Osif. Just when you do it, do it, do it,
You
do
got
it.
this. Someone can
I mean,
talk to them.
I'll do it, but it'll go weird.
Yeah, make it weird. Make it real
Make it
weird.
It will go
Dude.
weird.
And while you're
I've
making it
already
weird,
succeeded.
I will
I
snag
sit
the
here
bow.
in my success.
Was it? Was I in the group yet to know that we needed all those objects?
Yeah, you were with
the
us.
only object that you need is the cloak of the huntress.
Uh-huh. Someone needs to ask for the cloak.
And they gave the
Yeah.
cloak to the mayor, right?
He just retrieved the cloak from the thing, from the crypt.
Fennel did, right?
I don't
No.
feel like I can. Do you think I can ask for another thing? Because I don't feel like I can. I've asked for the ring.
I speak up, I guess, and say,
God.
hey. And I just keep saying hey till they look over at me. I've gone on top of the crypt.
God. I'll trade you the skull for the cloak.
Brond is approaching.
Okay.
I look.
Braun's making moves for the bow.
The bow.
Um,
Everything is in Aesephena Menhemes' hands.
I
okay,
say
never mind.
we met him. And I let Scoot kind of get up on my head, and I raise my finger, and I put the ring on my finger.
God.
And I look at Calliope and say, show them.
Bamf.
I look at him like he's lost his mind.
And I
All I
try.
really wanted was somebody
try to-
with a damn cloak.
No, we met. Oh fuck, what's his first name? Menhemes in the crypt.
Otari?
Oh, we met Otari.
This is true.
This is the other half of the ring. You have to believe us. And I put it on my finger, and I look at Calliope, and I kind of floss awkwardly.
I take the ring and I place it on my own finger.
Okay. Do you wish to trade places with Zodiac?
And Zodiac and I immediately trade
Yes.
places.
Instantly.
And I look at them and say, go on.
Plus, also, we need the cloak. Thank you very much.
I say, this is his ring. We found it near some kind of dog. There was a bad guy. He died there and did some good stuff. And I smile.
I need you to make some kind of a diplomacy roll.
So I'm going to do make an impression because Scoot helps with making
Okay,
impressions.
yeah,
so
that's
while
fine.
I'm doing my soliloquy, Scoot will be kind of dancing around my head.
Yeah.
That will give me a circumstance bonus of +1. I'm going to add +1 to this roll because I can't see where to add that right
Okay.
now. Come on, baby.
Light my fire.
That's going to be a good one. Yeah. Okay. So he kind of looks at you and he says, "These are my family's artifacts." What? I'm not giving this to you permanently. You know that, right?
I start laying it all out. I say, the cult is hidden beneath the Gauntlight. They're raising it again. They're activating it again. We can't get deeper without items. We need your help to find them. And I list them out.
Okay, I'm okay with
Uh-huh.
this. This
Well
is
done.
kind of brilliant.
He looks at you and he goes, So Atari lived.
Mhm.
I kind of like go,
He looks at you and he goes, not many people knew that there was a chance that he lived. He goes, what you're telling me actually confirms something that I've suspected for a long time. And he looks over, he goes, I'm giving you this robe for now so that you can accomplish this goal. But I want it, but when this task is done, when the Gauntlight is purged, I want this returned to my family.
Want it back. All right.
I look
We're
and
We're gonna need the
say,
sword too.
there is
buddy.
another item, though, of course. The sword.
He goes, oh, what sword do you, oh, the Rose Argentus? Yeah, no, I am, you guys can borrow that.
This is good. We might
And then
have-
I bring up the tome
Okay.
and say that Morlabent believes it's held in Absalom.
He says,
And ask
yes. He goes, yes, that's where that book is kept. It's full of some very dangerous things. And so last I checked, that book was being stored in the hold on.
somewhere. Sometimes you gotta.
He goes, yeah, that book is currently being stored in the Aethenaeum archives. He goes, I'm happy to send a letter of recommendation for you to meet up with the head librarian He goes, but that book is under their protection, and all I can give you is a recommendation.
Kind of look at the party. Like, I think we're likable.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm tired.
Can you? I don't really go. How we would know how far Absalom is, right? It's a couple days ride or something.
Yes, it is about 75 miles from here. It's about a 3-day walk. A little over a day and a half in carriage.
I'm wondering if we could offer them coin. This is out of character. To go deal with this, to bring it back to a secure location here for money, which we have an enormous amount of, probably more than most of this town has ever seen. Any thoughts on that, or?
I'm gonna say don't do that. I want you to go to Absalom.
I hate Absalom.
Well, at least he's honest about his.
God, it's like Orlando.
It really is. I'll give him that. It's very much,
But
It's
yeah,
definitely not a Miami.
so as the
There's no
GM,
mouse.
I want
I've probably never been to Absalom, so I probably would enjoy it. But
yeah, I want you to go to Absalom. I think it will be enlightening for you. So yeah.
Where are all our choices? I thought we could make a bajillion choices. We could choose not to go to Absalom.
You can.
yeah,
We
fuck
could.
that place.
Yeah.
It's a silly place.
So Braun goes to Absalom, and what are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, I guess we're going to Absalom, right?
And thus
God,
begins
the
the tale of Braun.
DM wants us to.
It's 2 days. It's 2 days by carriage. Maybe we can hire
Over
a
there.
couple mercenaries to help us
Acting.
out. I'd say that it's maybe a delicate subject, but we noticed when we were saving you at the graveyard that your guards were not very good.
he looks at you a little offended, and he goes, "These are good citizens, like risking their lives to help their fellow, citizens. What are you talking about?"
I gotta tell you, they're all blinded by the fact that their people are the shit, because they're not. I have run up. It's fine. I'm not saying anything. I'm just thinking in my head, Jesus Christ, we're back here again.
We're doing it. I asked if we can hire a couple. I mean, I look at Braun asking for advice about hiring a security escort for a 2-day trip to Absalom.
Like, do you know of any people that aren't, well, they could be citizens, but, that are citizens and guards or mercenaries that may be a little better at being guards than the ones you hired?
Nod vigorously.
Man, you are a horrible influence on my intoxicated mind. You need to stop it. Jesus. I'm gonna have to shift my alignment if
We
alignment
want
was
your
a thing in
best.
this game anymore.
Your best and your brightest young lads or laddises.
I think that's us. I think the problem is that's us.
That is
Maybe
a
we could-
problem.
Yeah, maybe we can just get the
Do we need guards? I've never hired a guard. That's why I want to do it.
I think we're good. I think we just need hirelings to carry our shit for us.
Can
But
you give
anyways.
us a couple of your best men?
Why is this music changing so quickly?
Oh,
Jesus Christ! Jesus. Okay, so you ask him for a couple of
His best people, his best them.
Yeah, he goes, go talk to Lardis. I will have him be informed that you need assistance.
All the good
Dose.
things.
Okay, well, we're going to Absalom then. That's cool, right?
Absalom.
Okay, are you gonna head there now?
What?
Yeah.
It's been a morning.
I mean, fine.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
the
mean-
morning.
Once we rest up.
I think if we get, does everybody agree with the idea of getting a couple of just people to help?
It's fine. Yes, it's fine. Let's do it.
I say the word help like I'm not going to throw them in front of enemies.
Okay.
I would like for them to all wear a red shirt.
Yeah, you can get a couple of like second level fighters to escort
I'm
you.
thinking like just to have like it looks like it's an arm. Like we don't look like a target.
Yeah.
Like it's just a few more people.
Yeah.
Purely noble motives.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, I believe that.
So you guys walk out of the caverns under here. They seal the crypt back up, and then
Did we
go.
get everything? Did we get everything?
Yes.
We have
well,
the-
now
did we
he
get the
kept
bow?
the bow. He kept the bow.
You
God
didn't want to
bless
try to talk him out of
America.
that, Braun?
What was that?
Did you need that bow? Were you gonna try to talk him out of that? Like,
I was just trying to get it for our druid friend who thought it was pretty. I saw she
I
had a
did
gleam
think
in
it
her
was
eye
pretty.
for it. Yeah.
I did.
But if Calliope didn't want it.
I went for the ring because I thought that's what we needed.
Oh, I didn't
the
garnish
ring is
that.
nice.
Mm-hmm. Altruistic. That's me.
Okay, so you guys come out. It's been a couple of hours. You've been underground, and he sends a messenger over to the Otari garrison to get a couple of guards. And then they go over to the Galentine's deliveries and get a carriage from
Alright.
Galentine's deliveries. Okay. Galentine, you saved her partner Narella, and they are happy to lend you the thing. They do ask you for a favor.
Oh, good.
They ask you to pick up a delivery in Absalom while you're there and bring it back.
Can do.
Okay, well, they get you equipped with some, they get you some sandwiches, stick you in a cart.
Yay.
You'll have about a day and a half of travel. There will be one night of camping. And you guys get on the road to Absalom.
So I would like to, as soon as we get on the road, look at Braun, who is clearly beaten up
Yeah.
and in pain, like just covered in scars. And I'll be like, "Hey, buddy."
No.
And I out of my backpack.
He's too busy bouncing around like an excited, chaotic gremlin, like Zug Zug
No.
was
pull
underground,
out-
but over a sandwich because we were
No,
given those
I'm
sandwiches.
like,
He's so excited over these
lay on,
sandwiches.
I want to lay on hands you while you drink this.
No.
But it's not going to happen if you don't drink
No.
this viscous
Red.
fluid from Scoot.
Red. No.
He's used the safe word.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Do you want-
so as
Do
you
want to
guys
talk
are
to me
going,
about it, or do I need to leave?
I'm assuming that everybody can get healed up on the trip up there. Okay.
Yeah, we
Can we
have.
go, can we
You're-
go
and
into more
then
detail?
you guys camp out. I'm not going to worry about any crazy random encounters or anything like
Oh.
that. Okay.
Good.
But you guys end up fully healed and heading towards Absalom on the next day.
I do love being fully healed.
Let's see.
What is it like? Are we going along the coast, like up on the road, or what's
No,
the-
actually, so you
Beautiful.
kind of head a little bit towards the middle of the island, and if you go to the landing scene, there's a under maps and locations. You'll see that. Why is this music changing so quickly? Okay, I'm gonna stop this
It's these
music.
cans.
I know. I'm gonna put on something different. We're gonna do this one. Here, let's play that music. That's very happy. Okay, so if you go to maps and locations, okay, you can click on the Isle of Kortos, and you can see down at the bottom there, If you click on that map, Absalom is the big city on the bay, and then just to the west is Otari. So you travel here. I'll go ahead and just show this to you so you guys see it. So you're traveling through a bunch of farmland. Okay. But as you get closer to the city, you begin entering what are known as the Cairnlands. This map only shows them outside the northeast part of the city, but they wrap all the way around. And what the Cairnlands are, Absalom has been besieged several times over its history, like dozens of times, by gargantuan forces. And all those forces died outside the gates of Absalom. So as you're riding through these fields, you recognize that this entire area is a graveyard.
Oh, that's sad.
With millions of bodies underneath the dirt here.
Plus, also, they could rise up. Let's move on.
And
Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot my skull.
God! You forgot your right shirt? What is wrong with you?
But I want to reiterate what you're seeing, because you know what the Gauntlight does.
Yeah, we do. I don't want to be around a bunch of bodies.
Yeah, so
You don't need to reiterate. I
if the
know how scary
Gauntlight
this is.
gets turned on the Cairnlands,
We are screwed.
Absalom is fucked. Okay? This is a big deal. So you guys get closer and closer to the city. I'm going to put up a map of Absalom. This is a huge city. 300,000 people live here. It's the
Wow.
largest city in the world, and it is largely like hold on just one second. I need to do something real quick.
Boom, boom.
It is what's really cool about this place is I think that's how you sell it, isn't it? No, I'll fix that later if need be. Hold on just one second. Pulling up some pictures real quick.
That looks suspiciously like Waterdeep.
You
Yeah,
shut
it
your
does.
filthy religious mouth.
I miss Waterdeep.
I don't. I never played. I mean, because I was a AD&D player. So.
Okay. So the
Very hot for me.
one thing that you guys do know about Absalom is that in the center of the town is a temple that holds what is called the Starstone. It is the object that fell from the sky that destroyed most of the world, 5,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago? And Aridin, the god of humanity, who used to be a human, raised the Starstone up from the bottom of the sea, because the inner sea, the ocean that you guys are in right now, is where the Starstone hit and destroyed everything. And he lifted it up and lifted the sea up to create the island of Kortos. And then he put the Starstone here, and there is a temple. And that temple is where people can go and attempt to do the test to become a god.
Gonna do it.
Three creatures.
Yeah,
have
do
done
it. Do it.
Okay. The first one was Caden Kalian.
Caden Kalen.
Caden Kalian.
Kalen.
The second one was Emoted.
Yeah, no,
Somebody.
it's I am something.
Emotidae or something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the third one,
Iomade.
Iomade. That's it. And then the third one was Norborger. Okay. 3 humans have become gods because of the Starstone here in town. Whatever happens on that island, nobody knows. Okay. You guys, however, are coming in the west gate of Absalom. I'm going to show that map again. So you're coming in through Westerhold and entering into an area called Westgate, which is basically like an upper middle class kind of area. There's lots of theater and like wealthy people live there. And you guys are going in. That is where the library that you guys are going to is located. You guys wheel into town, is anybody familiar with Absalom?
I don't know. I would have never been to Absalom, but I would have heard a lot of stories, kind of worked in some diplomatic sort of situations. I could attempt to recall knowledge like from society.
Does anyone have backstory here in town?
No.
My only
that,
backstory is this is where I was trying to get to, but
Okay, well you're getting here.
yes, it's very exciting.
Okay, so you guys one of the guards tells you about a particular inn that he recommends. It's called. Hold on. Dadgummit. It's called the Wind Fisher Inn. And it's near Westgate, it's in Westgate, which is near the library that you guys are going to. And as you're pulling up, you notice that the top of the inn has windmills that are spinning, even though the wind doesn't appear to be blowing. And you also notice that there is a park nearby, and you see a bunch of kids flying kites in between the library you're going to and the Windfisher Inn. The guards pull up and talk to the stable there and get all the stuff taken care of. It is approximately 6 o'clock at night, so it's not the best time to go to the library. Is there anything that you guys want to do?
I'm on a fuse.
I understand. We got about, I think, 15 or 20 more minutes.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
So we're in an upper middle class neighborhood with some fucking people flying kites by a bar.
Yeah.
I'm buying Applebee's basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to, when the group gets into town, like I am kind of like taking in all the wonder of the vastness of the city.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start asking around about magic merchants.
Okay.
I would love to find some obscure items. Is there any way how would you want me to do that? A roll or RP through it?
So what I would do if I were you is anything common you can find. If you want to find uncommon items, I'm going to have you do some kind of gather information roll or something like that to find out where that they might be. If you're interested in me just having some random stuff for you,
I'm looking for what I'm going to say. I'm looking for is rare magics.
Okay.
Which I think mechanically would mean the ability to buy rare scrolls, but I'm really just asking around for weird ass shit, like your snake oil vendor Jack. Something Jack. What's his name? Handsome Jack. Not handsome Jack.
Legitimate Jack.
Legitimate Jack, but actually legitimate.
Oh.
If we're gonna have some minutes in the town around the inn, I'm gonna immediately start doing that. I think I would do a gather information check.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to go to another quarter to get some real good business, which I mean is perfectly within your power. But
no, I'll stay with the group. Okay, that's fine.
No. I'm saying, you could do it tonight. Like it's not the city's not so big you can't walk to another district.
Yeah, I would have no issue about just randomly wandering.
Okay.
with no regard to situation. So
But
I'll do a
I
gather
don't-
information
I
check.
don't have that prepared right now. I will plan on having that prepared next time we meet.
Do you want me to do the check so you can see whether it's a dead end?
No. We'll role play that next time. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So, anything anybody else wants to do for the night, and otherwise you'll just spend the night and head to the library in the morning.
I don't have anything else to do.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna hang out with my ring and be happy.
I would eventually like to look up the gunsmith that I met in Otari,
Yeah.
but not necessarily tonight.
Yep. There is
One thing
a there is a merchant's quarter that you can probably go to.
and I just need to find a Temple of Trud if they have one.
There might be one probably up in the Wise Quarter. I think I might need to read up on that district. But you do know, like, since you're a dwarf, you also might find one in the Foreign Quarter, which is right next to Westgate.
Kapiri, is you made a gunsmith from Otari?
No, a traveling gunsmith from here
Yeah.
within Otari.
Ooh.
One of the things that you're
Oh,
very
I forgot
impressed
that.
by is like the Windfisher Inn, like, is busier than anything any of you have ever seen. Like, there are so many people here, and everyone is having a good time, and money is flowing, and drinks are going. This is a good place.
I feel like I said it was an Applebee's. I don't.
Okay,
I think it's a TGI Friday.
so the next
I'm going
day,
Chewy's, baby.
you guys wake up, and the first thing that you do is you head over to the library. Okay. When you get there, you are very, very impressed with this. Okay. The library itself is gorgeous. Okay. With tons and tons of books. Okay.
Wow.
When you get there, you present your letter to one of the librarians that is watching the door. And that librarian takes you up to the offices of the head librarian. Her name, and that you found this out from the bookseller guy, Morblin. You found this out from Morblin. The head librarian's name is Caiafax Yond. And when you get there, you get escorted up to her office. And she immediately tells her secretary not to let you in. I need Giuseppe to make a perception roll.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna put in chat? Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. No, stop that. What the hell? I hit the dice thing. There we go.
You recognize the secretary.
Okay.
Mama?
From a long time ago, when you were a criminal.
Do I remember her name?
Yes. Her name is Centene.
Okay.
Do you look like you used to?
Just I mean, not that the picture got a brown beard, but bald.
You were still bald back then?
Yeah.
Okay. She is coming back and she says the head librarian doesn't have to, and she looks at you and is kind of like her jaw kind of drops. And then she seems to kind of shrink back a little bit. And she says she's busy right now.
I kind of look at her with an ashamed look.
Okay. She kind of looks at you and and very imperceptibly, like, shakes her head.
Oh.
Is anybody going to try to push through?
I nod, knowing that I'm not going to help the situation.
Will any of us pick up on what's happening?
So you
Subtle, or is it?
everybody can do. As a matter of fact, everybody give me a perception check to see whether they catch this sort of subtle back and forth. Kupiri does.
I gotta go to Otari. Hold on.
Braun does. On the front page of your sheet, click the little eyeball. Zodiac misses it completely.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Rond will nudge Gestapo.
Calliope misses it also.
So, what's going on here? There's something we need to know about? Do you two know each other? Can you get us in?
She knew me from a different time.
You're
So
muted,
say
by the way.
we all.
She okay?
I mean, does she still look? Was she looking afraid or just apprehensive?
Apprehensive. She's cleaned up. She's. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I got this. I don't have her. I don't. Hold on. Wait. Let me do this.
Are we waiting?
Hold on. There you go. That's her. She's really pretty. She's very young. She was a Giuseppe. She was a beggar thief when you knew her. And she's cleaned up real nice. She is wearing nice clothing. She's got jewelry on.
I ask her,
She does look nice.
if there's any way you can help her out, I'm sure the Trud would look very kindly on you.
She kind of, looks at you for a second, and then she looks at the letter of introduction, and she goes, Librarian Yond, I think you should talk to these people. And she walks in, and you hear some talking between the two of them. And then she comes back out without the piece of paper in her hand, and she points her thumb out and says, "Go in."
Hooray.
So you guys step into the office of Caiafax Yond.
Does Plenty come in with us?
She does not come in with you.
I stop and say, "You look like you're doing very good for yourself."
She says, things are going well. She goes, "We should talk." And she says, she mentions a nearby tavern. And she says, after work.
Okay, I'll be there.
2:30.
Okay, hold on just
It's a 2:30.
Debbie has a date. Debbie has a date.
Well, how old is Gestapo? Is
You
this his
shut your
daughter?
mouth.
Got a little hottie. I'm sleep.
Okay, so you guys step into the office of Caiafax Yond, who is the head librarian of the archives.
Kitty litter.
She is very unimpressed with you, and she says, "What is it that you want?"
Time is ticking. I'm pacing around anxiously in the back.
I believe Calliope can help you with that.
Okay,
The pacing?
Calliope, do you wanna attempt to explain what it is that you need here?
Really? Falling asleep over here. We need help because we're trying to save the world.
She is thoroughly unimpressed with that. She nods and she says, "Yes, and how do I impact whether you save the world or not?"
What do we need from her?
I throw Scoot to the ground.
Okay.
On the back of Scoot forms a symbol of a ring. And then a cloak, he can make symbols on it. That's a thing. That's canon.
Okay.
And a tome.
Yeah.
And I take the ring out of my hand and say, from beneath the gauntlet.
No, you didn't need the ring. The ring is not, you needed
Well, I
the
understand
key.
that, but I'm
Okay.
demonstrating what we
Okay.
found.
Okay.
I say, a tale of lovers. From beneath the gauntlet, we found a ghost. Ghost of Otari. He had these rings.
I'd like for you to make
His
a
wife-
performance roll at this point in time.
And Scoot is dancing
Oh
around.
my god.
There's a little bit of blue stuff coming out, but not like an off-putting amount.
Pudding.
Okay, I'd like for you to make a
I
performance roll.
I am.
Okay.
Well, make an impression or is there a different role?
I mean, I'll go
well,
with whatever you think
bard,
is more
I think.
important.
Make an impression.
Okay.
I'm doing make an
Yeah.
impression. It's and it's +1 to that
Okay.
because Scoot is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
I try to captivate this person. I'm changing my skin to a light brown because I
Mhm.
think that's a captivating color.
right.
And I say, tell about the ghost beneath the Gauntlight's energies, the rings we found,
Yeah.
what the ghost told us to seek out. I retell the story of the crypt of Menhemes underneath Otari
Yeah.
convincingly. And then I take the ring out of my hand and look at Calliope, and I slip the ring on, looking at her like, fucking like play ball or whatever, and like, and see if
My
she,
ring.
Calliope stops playing her phone game and says, "Fine."
Yes. And we slip the rings on and we switch positions. And
Yeah.
I say, I don't know what hangs in the balance, but there's something deeper in that gauntlet.
Okay. She nods and she goes, "That's a very impressive story. The book you're looking for is in our private collection, and I'm sorry, we don't let those books out."
I say, have you ever heard? I know that a book like that must be invaluable to you, but have you ever heard of a cup that cannot be spilled?
Okay, now this is what I'm gonna say. Okay, you guys have 3 chances to impress her. I
Oh, I
just
see, you're
need
doing-
you.
okay.
You can. The only trick here is I'm not gonna let you use the same skill twice. You just tried make an impression. Does somebody else have some? She is
Yeah.
nonplussed by your need.
Like if I did a handstand. would
I
that
mean,
impress her?
no, but like, does anybody else
I
have?
kind of want to see that later, maybe.
Does anybody else have anything that they'd like to try?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Like
And
we
we're
don't
all
actually
done.
need to take the book out. We can just, look at it here,
No.
right?
I thought we
you
need it. We
the-
need to have it in our
We
possession.
need the
is
book.
what
That's
I
right.
believe.
That's right. Yep.
So,
Ooh, tough call.
trying to oppress her to help us.
I mean, that's just it. How are you going to get her to to give you what you want. If you've got an idea, put it forward.
I do know the magic word.
What is the magic word?
It's please.
Okay, so what skill are you going to use to try to get her to?
Pleasing.
Not very skilled.
We're gonna
Please
please
use
her.
her pleasing skill.
What is my pleasing skill?
Oh, you know. Oh,
All I can do is set this up. I can't I can't do the punchline. So.
Is there a slash bag we can do? No.
I don't want to. I've already done one, so I did my show with Scoot. So.
And she didn't like you. You need to. Come up
She
with
did.
something.
She actually did. It was very compelling, and
I mean, I can use my
finding my
I was
groove.
gonna
So.
say-
my knowledge of
Remember
religion to
religion?
show that the deity we're trying to go up against is really
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, that's so. What you're going to
That
attempt to do is describe how terrible Nimbleoth is, and what you're gonna what you're gonna do, right? So make a religion roll. I want a blind religion roll.
+9 religion. It's not blind. So you have to roll again. Two. So sad. It's not blind.
Yeah, you can. No, you got to do it blind.
It's blind.
Yeah. No. You're.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you need to do it so that I can't see it. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, how do I do
so that
that?
you can't see it. I'm the only one that can see it. So
Oh,
when
then
you
I
go
hate
to
to say
roll
this.
religion, okay, it's gonna pull up that little box, right? And on
Yeah, the
it,
little
roll
thingy.
mode, you want blind GM roll
I hate to say
Blind
it, but
GM roll.
or private
Braun
GM.
is a banger at
It's not
intimidation.
under proficiencies. It's
No. So you're gonna when you click on religion, so that they click on the die and it pulls up the little skill check religion box, right?
okay. I got yeah.
Down there's a drop down menu, and you want to have it be a private. Is it private GM or blind GM?
Blind GM.
Blind GM roll.
Blind GM. Private is you see it and the GM sees it.
Not-
Right.
It's not in. Oh, damn it! I hate new stuff. Where is it on the character sheet?
Okay, so
Hit
if I'm
hit C. Go to the hand icon.
yes,
Go to religion. Click the die to the left of the word
Wait,
religion.
going too fast.
Okay. Hit C on your keyboard. Then
Okay.
hit the open palm
for
and
proficiencies,
your. Yeah.
Open palm. Yeah.
and then click on religion with the little die, and then it's gonna pull
Okay.
up.
Public roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Private GM roll. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There you go. Not private GM, blind GM. But it doesn't matter.
that-
Don't worry about it.
that's-
Don't worry about
that's
it. You
6 to
failed.
1. Yeah.
You failed. Both times you rolled, you failed. Okay. So does anybody else have an idea?
All right,
I'm not
so-
suggesting Braun be an ass, but you are the best intimidator in the group.
So with that being said, that's plan C.
Yeah.
And, but so Braun is going to go into, just kind of lay out the story of the Gauntlight and Otari and how we've been helping out Otari, and that she has probably heard some stories about us. And I just go into detail and how,
Okay.
the mayor of Otari is,
Yeah.
So can I do a society skill check to...
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay. It doesn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah,
got
Braun
one
tries.
Kapiri, it's time for your
All done playing
acrobatics.
this game.
No, let's arm wrestle. Let's do it.
Yeah, Braun draws his sword and he's ready to arm wrestle her for the book.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I'm kidding.
I mean, you could try to intimidate her.
That's plan after we can't.
This is their last chance.
Persuade.
I'm just telling you right now.
We either have
Her
to come up with
patience is
something.
worn out. She's giving you.
So sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
The most compelling things we have in the group, the only people who are plus 12 at anything, are I
All
can
right.
try to craft something. Kupiri can try to somehow leverage acrobatics into this situation, which has happened. There's a whole Cirque du Soleil. They make a ton of money. It works.
All right.
Um,
All right. I know where you're
Braun
going
could
with this.
intimidate.
I know where you're going with this. So, like, as Braun like tries to go the society thing, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
He draws his sword, and like it starts smoking and smoldering, and like flames are coming off it, and he puts it like up to her throat, and he's like, "Look, we're legit. We tried to do this right. We're leaving here with the book,
Braun.
regardless."
Okay,
I
roll
look
your
shocked.
intimidate.
And I'll do
I'm
that.
Shocked. It's just like I'm like I
It'd be
put
really
my hands to my
embarrassing if she
cheeks.
has Intimidate. I'm just saying.
I look tired.
That was supposed to be private, but it
It's
didn't
fine.
take for some
It's
reason.
fine. So you notice all of a sudden she is no longer there. And
What did you roll?
Braun.
Garbage.
Jesus.
you hear a voice from the hallway.
We failed.
You hear a voice from the hallway that you guys came out of and that says, "Leave the library and don't come back." And
Braun.
Braun sighs and shrugs and puts his sword away. Like, look,
And-
I tried. I tried the right way. I
Yeah.
tried the wrong way. We're not getting the book.
Yeah.
Let's
We
go.
have to come back and steal the book.
Morgan, no, we have to burn the light. Do you know?
Anyway,
Burn the
okay,
library
so the library guards come and by the way, as you're leaving, you notice 2 wood golems moving slowly towards the director's office.
Well, we could have helped with this, but you didn't give us the damn book.
But she's not there.
Well, I'm saying that out into the world in case she hears me.
And so you guys leave.
So okay.
We don't have a choice.
We're
We're being
Mm-mm.
kicked out.
So as we're leaving, as we get out of the thing, I whisper to the group, "It's a really good thing I got this," and I show the invisibility scroll I'm about to scribe into my book. I say the only question now is who is going to sneak in and steal it for us?
Yeah.
You are.
No, I think it's going to be Kupiri.
Yeah, that sounds like a Kupiri thing. I don't know if Kupiri would do that though.
Okay,
Kupiri is not on board.
so your guard friends remind you that you need to go pick up the delivery.
Oh God, fucking! I knew they'd be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we can go do
Whose
that.
idea was it? To
Less
bring...
than 5 minutes, sweetheart. So you guys go and get the delivery, and it's several large boxes, and you take them back to your room because you don't want to leave them in like the, what is it called, the horse place, the stable, right?
Horse place.
The horse place.
The horse. The horse hotel.
And
Yeah.
then you guys are kind of lamenting your inability to be successful, and then
I
you
can't
remember
believe
that
Ron would have done that.
Giuseppe,
frankly.
you remember that your friend wanted you to meet them at a bar nearby.
Ooh, I love bars.
Oh, bright spot. Okay.
Yeah. So you guys go and meet her at the tavern, and when you walk in, you see Centene sitting at a table with a minotaur. And Giuseppe, you recognize the minotaur as well.
Oh no.
His name is
That
Fender.
Minotaur. He has a name?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I know I didn't know too much of a web when I see one, so I'm not going to sit with them.
So what do you do?
Oh, okay. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I get a drink
Okay.
and look over and I'm like, they're weird.
I'll sit with Calliope. I will just.
So Centene looks at Giuseppe and goes, "You look like things got good for you."
Well, a lot of things have happened in my life. It's you could say that I found God in a bowl of soup.
Centene looks at you and goes, his name's not Fender, it's Carm. He goes, she goes, hey, you know Carm over here. We barely got out of those, of that gang with our skin. But we managed to make it legit over here near Westgate. And nobody really knows about our past. We've done pretty good. These people have a lot of money and they want to spend it. And it's been pretty great over here. She says, we haven't had that rough of a time going legit from what we used to do. And I'm really glad to see you. And Carm leans forward and he goes, you look good.
You're looking kind of beefy. Looks like you bulked up a little.
He's a big guy, but you also notice that his horns actually have some adornment on them. He's decorated his horns, something that you've never seen on him before.
He need to get married.
And you
God
got the
damn
nice
it.
For that.
I almost took.
got
I
the nice
didn't take.
bling.
Say what?
And you got the nice bling.
He goes, and he kind of touches his horns, and he goes, when you're in the good parts of town, you want to look like you belong.
Interesting. We need bling. So
I
we
don't-
belong.
Never in my life would I thought I would be so pissed off that I think I didn't take the lip reading feat that I thought I took. Never. Never.
So Carm looks over and says, "What's going on? Why did you get thrown out of the library today?"
Oh, we made him mad.
Well, apparently we could.
Uh-oh. Did we lose? Okay. I don't know what's going on with my Discord. Hold on just one second.
Maybe he just needs to
My
Back.
Discord's being weird. I don't know what's going
Yeah, it's
on.
weird. Yeah.
Okay.
learn how to computer.
Okay. Anyway, what were you saying?
And so, well, we couldn't impress her enough to, get on our side to save a whole village of people.
She looks at you and she goes, "You're trying to save a village?" And it's not a village. It's a full-fledged city.
It's a big village. They got a cafeteria. They got the guards.
She goes,
It's a
Rum
big-
cake.
It's a big place.
she goes, "Wait, you're an actual do-gooder now?"
Well, you know how I say, I find a god in a bowl of soup. You ever hear that expression? To find a god,
She looks at you and goes, "No, I've never had soup that good."
Well, I was sitting in the old town before you got out, and I was sitting there, and I was at one of the missions, because we were poor, and I look down, and I see this guy staring back at me. I'm like I say, "Who are you?" He goes, "Well, I'm a trud," and I say, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "I want you to do a good thing." And I said, "Oh, I can do that. It's no problem. It's no problem. When the soup tell you to do something, you should do it because soup don't talk." And then we got to talk a little bit about, how I could be a better person, a better dwarf. And by the end of it, I was convinced to be a better person. And before he went away, I said, "Well, why did you show up in a chicken broth?" I would have pictured a god coming down in some minestrone, or maybe some dwarf wedding soup.
So she's looking at you and her jaw drops and she goes, "Wait, you're really trying to save a bunch of people by getting this book?
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
This book is that important?"
It's that important to save these people.
And then she looks at you and she goes, "Then I guess we're gonna have to steal it."
Fuck yes. Thank you. Good fucking God.
And scene.
Finally there.
So
God damn it.
let's do stars and wishes.
Okay.
Anybody got anything?
Oh God, I wish that this has ended 30 minutes ago, but we're fine.
I like the kill the final kill shot on the wraith. That was cool.
That was
That
cool.
was- That was cool.
Yes.
Really
That's
like
stars.
this.
Stars
What's
right
going
there.
on here? I have a fucking cantrip called message. If I could have picked up on the conversation, I would have whispered to Giuseppe, like, give them 100 gold to steal the book. Steal.
Okay, so your wish is that you had a message spell.
My wish is that I had taken the lip reading feat, and
Okay.
my star is Kapiri for the massive shotgun blast to the head at the end of the wraith.
Kupiri, what about you? Stars and wishes.
I was really impressed with Zanzibar's in general tonight. I
Yeah.
thought, he carried the party when otherwise we were just sort of not doing a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I don't have any wishes.
Brond.
I really enjoyed the ending there. That was a nice little twist. I was not expecting that to go in our favor, and I like the possibilities that this holds, and I look forward to seeing how it turns out next time. So,
Any wishes?
wish I could sleep for like 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, you meant the
yes,
game.
thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm
Okay. Calliope.
I already said I wish this had ended because I want to go to
Yep.
bed. Stars, I kind of need to reiterate the fact that that was a really slam dunk kill on the wraith there. I was quite impressed. I mean, I did knock it down a little bit there for you. So I liked the set.
True.
You did the spike. So very happy about that. We worked together, teamwork. So stars there, and stars to all of my compatriots actually, because you guys put up with me, and I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Yay.
Any wishes?
I wish this had ended
Ended 30 minutes ago. Okay.
ago.
Giuseppe. Stars and wishes.
Stars for everyone because I'm a big role player, so everybody was really acting out their character well tonight. I love that. I love acting out their characters because I love this whole story. I'm not really into combat, but
Yeah.
because I wish I didn't get hit the first time.
I was really sad. I thought you'd have a couple of hit points left, and I was like, okay, this is gonna hit him really hard.
It crit us twice. It
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised it didn't kill Braun. I can't fucking believe you have 56 hit points. But-
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Um,
but that was I really enjoyed that. Really, everybody getting character and playing their characters up.
any wishes?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Stars to everybody. I'm always a little worried about the more freeform adventure things. Like I don't know what's gonna click and what isn't. And I imagine that scene where she put her hands on the table and said, "Well, then I guess we're gonna have to steal it." And I like the fact that you guys went, "Yeah!" I was like, nailed it. And my wish is that you guys come into the next adventure ready for a heist.
Yeah, I want room for improvement. That I'm disappointed that Braun would try to intimidate for no reason.
I am bringing my Ocean's 11 persona.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's call it a night. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Real quick.
Bye.